Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back with the monthly predictions, and this time, the last month that remains in the year 2022, we have a December 2022 predictions. This time I'm going to do one thing differently, is that your feed will not be flooded with 12 videos from which you have to choose your sun, moon and rising, but I'll have just one video which is going to be a long one, but it will have all the zodiac signs in it. So there'll be no difference as far as the reading is concerned. It's just that it'll all be put as one full video, and the timestamps will be given in the description box below. So that is good for you, in the sense that actually I follow certain tarot readers and some of them are my favorites, but they've been putting so much of content, and for each zodiac sign it becomes a whole lot, so then I miss out on content from the other creators. So I decided, well, I'm doing the same thing, so let me change that. So this is an experiment. Let's see how it works. I will be starting with Aries right through to Pisces in that order, and we'll be following the same format as far as the overarching energy from the Moonology deck and whatever else that I'll speak as we're moving along. But yes, so you'll get everything under one video, right? So now that that's out of the way, let's begin. It is going to be a very promising reading, I believe, and if you find that something in this reading is not good, don't give up hope, because we are actually in the most positive season of the year, which is the Sagittarius season, ruled by Jupiter, and now with Jupiter going direct, it is going to bring a lot of good luck. And after the two eclipses, this is something that we all really need. All right, so let's dive right in. We begin with Aries. Hello Aries, I hope you're all doing well. Well, I love the way these cards are made, for all the zodiac signs. This is from the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck, and this is the Ram. So Aries, we'll be following the same format as we always do. I'll be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy, and I will be clarifying that with the Lenormand deck after I put down all the other cards. All right, so let's see what you have for this month. You get Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. Okay, this time we are going to be using the Scintillating Tarot, which is also a Rider-Waite version of the tarot. It's my latest edition, and I am waiting to use it. As I said in the introduction, right now it's Sagittarius season. So as it is, it's going to be very beneficial for all the fire signs, that is Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. All right. So let's see what comes in. You get the Page of Pentacles as the general outlook. The King of Pentacles for your love, romance and relationships. Temperance for finances and career. And last but not the least, okay, for your spiritual growth, you get the beautiful Star card. So you've got double Aquarius energy here. The Star is also Aquarius, as well as what you've got from the Moonology deck. All right, now we will be taking the one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy. And we get the Tower. The number 19 or the number 10 or the number 1 could be relevant to you. Basically, you're closing out a cycle. All right. Now we're going to take out the Tea Leaf Tarot. 2 cards from here to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. All right. I've got my eyes closed. I'm not looking. I'm just pulling out 2 cards for you. How many cards are that? Okay, we've got 2 cards. And what does this say? Leg. Stepping into a new experience. Not surprised with the Page of Pentacles there. And Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Wow. This is wonderful, wonderful news here. All right. Now we'll first do this part of the reading, the main portion, before I take out advice cards for you and all the fun stuff. All right. So let's begin. The overarching energy for this month, dear Aries, is show the world the real you, which is actually shouldn't be very difficult for Aries, because you are the first sign of the zodiac and you are all about action. And in fact, you can be categorized as one of those who actually, it's not that you act mindlessly, but you spend less time thinking and planning than you do in action, because you feel that you will do things on the job. All right. But things should start moving. So so when you have that kind of temperament, it is natural for you to show yourself, show the world the real you, because that is who you are. However, sometimes, as life happens to us, there is a tendency for us to, go on the safer side, and safer side as in how our ego perceives it as safe for us. And in doing so, we sometimes, despite ourselves, try and do things that are expected of us and more than things that we want to do. But this season, in the Sagittarius season, you're being asked to show the world the real you, which means come into this authentic self of yours. If there is something that you wanted to do and you've kept it on the back burner because you thought that's not right, or that people won't accept it, or that is perhaps not the right thing to do, no. If your heart tells you this is what you need to do, just do it. And don't worry about other people's perceptions of you. That is their problem, not yours. You go and follow your heart and live your authentic self, and wonderful things will happen. All right? You get the Tower to clarify this. And I feel that there is something that you really want to do, Aries. A lot of you will resonate with this. There is something that you've been mulling over for some time. It's something that you really want to do. Your heart calls you, is calling for you to do that thing. But it is because of the people around you and your general feeling and how it will be taken by those people who mean so much to you, that you feel that if you actually carry on, move forward and do what you want to do, you will be causing a tower moment. But look at this tower. It's intact. If your foundations are solid, no matter what you do to make your life, that foundation, that tower moment is not going to come. The tower moment actually comes only if your foundations are weak. And though it may sound scary, the tower happens for a reason. It wants you to build another tower based on a solid foundation so that it won't crumble. So there is nothing for you to worry about, because if something has to fall away, it means it was weak in the first place. You are being asked to be your authentic self in whichever area it is in your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationships, whether it is your investments, whether it's your spiritual growth, whether it's travel, whatever it is. If you're feeling very strongly this call to do it, to follow it, despite what everyone has to say, you're being asked this Sagittarius season, just do it. Because Sagittarius is all about expansion. Sagittarius is all about being independent, claiming your independence, being free. All right. And this is what you're being asked to do. So don't worry about any potential tower moments. They are only for our own benefit. For your general outlook, you get the Page of Pentacles. So there is this something for a whole lot of you. This new thing that you've been thinking of starting or doing has got to do with your career or your studies. All right, so some of you may want to go overseas if you're students, or some of you would want to branch out from whatever you are doing in your career into something else. You want to study to move forward. Whatever it is fresh energy, it's new energy. There's a lot of optimism. This is something you really want to do. And get what is clarifying and amplifying that. One, it is saying stepping into a new experience. So this is further confirmation. If you're getting that opportunity and your heart is in it and you really want to do it, don't let anyone stop you. The time is right. All right. And if you carry on, guess what happens? You will have increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So either way, it's going to enrich in your life, either materially or spiritually. So just go for it. All right. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful King of Pentacles. So, my dear Aries, for those singles out there, this is the time possibly that you might meet someone at your place of work. It could be an office romance. This person may be your boss, because with the King of Pentacles here, this person seems to be maybe, a little older than you. There could be a significant age gap. Or but this person is very abundant and very responsible. So maybe they are not very overt in their gestures and their show of affection, but this person is very solid. All right. So this person, basically, when we're talking about the King of Pentacles, we're talking about the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. So this is for the singles out there. For those of you who are in different stages of your relationships, whatever kind of relationship you have, including marriage, you are going to be solidifying your relationship, taking it to the next level. Those of you who are already in a stable commitment or in a marriage, maybe you will expand your home. You'll see a lot of abundance during this time. Things will start looking really good. So if you felt things were stagnant in Scorpio season, things will be moving here as far as your relationships are concerned, your career as well, but your relationships too. All right. So this looks very positive, because the King of Pentacles is what you call the husband's energy in tarot, right? So things are very stable in your connection, and it's beautiful energy for you, whether you're single or you are in committed relationships. All right. For your career and finances, you get this beautiful card, Temperance. You will be in the state of balance during this time. Temperance is all about balance. Temperance is also about something which you may not be very comfortable with, and that is patience. All right. So if there is something like, for example, this new, with this Page of Pentacles energy, there is something on your mind that you're dying to do, and you step into it. All right. Thereafter, you being Aries, you want to put in all your enthusiasm, all your effort, and you want to just push forward. And maybe you will push forward, but what you expect in return may not come immediately. So you're being told to just not, take that as a sign that this wasn't the right decision, or that the Tower moment has struck you. No, you're being told that this is going to take some time before it shows you the results. All right. And this particular thing that you're following, it is going to bring great balance in your life, not just financially. It is going to show you a lot of things, because I think this particular thing is something you haven't done before, but you're very enthusiastic about. But it is not everything that you have envisioned it to be. It is all that and more. And so you've got to be patient and just watch things unfold for you. You are going to get a whole lot of balance while you're going to do this. This is, and being a major arcana, this is something that was meant to happen. So you were supposed to get this opportunity at this time, and you will be following it because it is fated. All right. And this is going to actually work out in your favor, but you need to be very patient, and it is going to test your patience. All right. For your spiritual growth, you get this beautiful star card, which is star card. Why do I say card? It is a star card, which is Aquarius energy, and there is a lot of healing. So if you feel that you've made the step and the tower did happen. Things were on a weak foundation, or people just exploded saying that this is not what you're supposed to do. You had something else. How can you leave everything and go? And you've gone anyway. You will be healing from it. Things will be fine, and you will get a lot of answers that you've been looking for. And guess what? The world will be seeing the real you, and then those meant for you, your tribe, will come gravitating towards you. All right, so this is beautiful, beautiful energy for you, my dear Aries. All right, now let's take out some advice card for you. I'll take out one from the Soul's Journey Oracle. Not the best of shuffles. Sometimes these cards stick. Okay, and you get change. Wow. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I think you know that, Aries, because that's who you are. And that's exactly what's going to happen. This is triple confirmation, all right? With this, this, and this. That you have the Page of Pentacles, something new is going to happen with the leg, that you're stepping into a new experience, and change. This change is inevitable. All right, so just embrace it like you do everything else and put your best foot forward and move. I'm going to take out one card from this secret language of color. Oops. What you get: overcome your challenges with plum. This is exactly it. You will. With this Temperance card here, you'll find a way. All right, so just don't worry about this tower. You are going to be taken care of. You are going to get this wonderful energy. King of Pentacles, right now you're seeing in your relationship, you're going to get more than that as far as your material wealth and spiritual growth is concerned. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, what else do we have? Yes, I'm going to take out one card, or rather two cards. No, I'll take out one card. Let's keep it between now and whichever month that comes, all right? I'm going to take out one card for you, my dear Aries. And whatever it is that you're hoping for, a time-specific question, this is when it's going to happen, anytime between now and this month. And you get May, all right? So anytime between this month, which is December, and May next year, whatever it is that you're waiting for, hoping for, is going to come to you. And in December, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes? And you get success. So this is coming, all right? You may have to show a lot of patience, but it is definitely coming to you. And whatever it is that you're walking into, it is wonderful. One way or the other, you are going to get tremendous success, all right? And last but not the least, if there is any pressing question on your mind that you want the angels to answer, just put your focus onto that question, think about it, and the angels are getting ready to answer. And you get ask for help from others. All right, so my dear Aries, for those of you, whether it is this situation or any other situation, if you feel you're stuck somewhere, do not hesitate to ask for help from others, all right? You are a very independent sign. You like to do things on your own. You like to act, but sometimes you may need counsel, maybe from others, or some sort of help. So if your heart tells you that, oh, I'm stuck here, and if someone comes into your mind and then you're going to dismiss it, don't dismiss it. If you ask for help, no one's going to turn you down, and it will benefit you. You will have another opinion on the same thing, all right? And if someone gives you an opinion, there's no hard and fast rule that you have to follow it, but at least you'll have something more to think about, all right, before moving ahead. So that's all I have for you, my dear Aries. I hope this resonated, and have a wonderful December 2022. All right, bye-bye. Hello, my dear Taurians. This is your beautiful card here, which says cultivate. All right. This is from the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. I use it every time. I don't always introduce it, but this is a very, very beautiful deck. Okay. So we're going to be following the usual format where I'll be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy. This month, we're going to be using the Scintillating Tarot, which is the latest addition to my deck, which is the original Rider-Waite Without Borders. All right. We'll be following the same format if you've been following me for some time. Otherwise, I'll let you know as we move. All right. Ahead. So we begin with shuffling your Moonology deck for one card for the overarching energy of the month of December. All right. So let's see what is in store for you, my dear Taurians. And you get work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. All right. So this Sagittarius season, in this month of December, Sagittarius as well as Capricorn season, you're being asked to work on things that are holding you back. So if there's something that you're worried about, something from your past, something from your childhood, identify it and work on letting it go. All right. Because what happens is that things that hold us back are things which are so unpleasant that we tend to sweep it under the carpet and not work on it. But you're being asked to work through your fears so that you can move ahead. All right. When I think Taurus, I think stability. All right. Stability and abundance. So why would you want to hamper that wonderful gift that is given to you because of fears? Everyone has fears, and it can be debilitating depending on how heavy the burden is. All right. And since it's coming out in your reading, it's time for you to actually sit and work through your fears. When you actually keep that fear in front of you and see it for what it is, you will often find that it isn't as big a deal as you are making it out to be. All right. Okay, did I cut this deck? I don't remember. I'll cut it again anyway. So we're going to take out one card each for your general outlook, career and finances. Sorry, general outlook, then your love, romance and relationships, career and finances, and spiritual growth. So we begin with the King of Pentacles. Wow. This is your general outlook. So no matter which area it is in your life, you're going to be abundant, you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be on top. All right. The Page of Pentacles. I did so many shuffles, and these are almost the same cards but in different order, which Aries got. You get the Page of Pentacles for your love, romance and relationships. For your career and finances, you get the Strength card. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Two of Pentacles. All right. Okay. I'm going to take out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy. And you get cross. The number 39 or the number 9. Sorry, 36 or the number 9 could be relevant to you. We'll keep that here. And we're going to take out two cards from the Tea Leaf Fortune Tarot. I've got my eyes closed. All right. And I am going to pull out two cards. This is going to further amplify and clarify your general outlook. We get one and we get another. All right, what is it? Tulip, great passion. All right, and Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money or goals. All right, we'll take a look at that now. All right, my dear Taurans, this is the basic reading. We're first going to look into this before I take out advice cards and additional information. All right, so as I was saying, the overarching energy for the month is work through your fears. This month, you are no longer going to allow fears to hold you back. It's possible that many opportunities have come. There are things that you've been on your mind, but every time you decide you're going to move forward, something holds you back. All right. And because of this particular reason, I feel, with this cross card here, it tells me two things. One, maybe there is, this because of your fear, you have this. It's almost reminding me of Christ consciousness. So for some of you, it is that you've been putting in a lot of faith. You've been praying a whole lot, perhaps. Whatever it is, just to get you past this energy. But it's not happening for you. Because sometimes it's not just good enough to pray. It is also important that you act. You can, like it was yesterday, was it? I was just watching something about confidence. That you can't get confidence by preparing yourself mentally over and over again. I think this is a psychologist that I follow, and sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone, feel uncomfortable, and still do that thing and come back with the fear, carry the fear with you while you do it. And that is the only way to actually put an end to that fear. And you got to take baby steps. You don't have to, from zero, suppose this is your comfort zone. You don't have to go from here right till the end. You have to just take baby steps. Just go out. Even this is outside your comfort zone. Just go up till here. So after some time, this becomes your comfort zone. Then again, from here, just go a little more. So then you broaden your comfort zone. So that is how you slowly work through your fears. So it's not, it's great to have faith in the universe. It's wonderful to have it. But you also need to act. So you're being asked to move ahead, whichever, follow your heart, follow your intuition. And how do you know it's your intuition? Because intuition doesn't get you into a frenzy. It doesn't make you panic. It doesn't make you anxious. It just keeps telling you this is the way to do it. You feel good when you're doing it. If you're feeling good when you're doing it, just do it. Thereafter, don't let your mind go on to overdrive. All right. And for others of you, there is a crossroads that you have come to and you are wondering which way to go. Again, solution is follow your intuition, all right? And let go of your fears. Sit down. If needed, speak to someone you really trust. Otherwise, if you can, go to a counselor if you have no one else to talk to. But or just sit in silence. Be with nature. That way you can ground your energy and actually sit and, when you just keep that fear, what is it? If you've identified the fear and you know what is it that's bothering you, take it to the extreme. That if this happens, the worst case scenario, take it to that scenario and thereafter see, do you really think that is going to happen? Get real. And by the time you actually start slowly taking out these extra peripheral things from that fear, you realize that you have blown it out of proportion in your head and it is not so bad. And whatever you can rectify, small steps here and there, you can do it. All right. So just be mindful of this. Don't let it stop you. With this card that you get here, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. With this general outlook of the King of Pentacles, you are so abundant. You have it going. But if you're having this gnawing feeling that you do not have enough or something is lacking, it is this. Because somewhere it is just sucking the happiness or the life or the fun out of you. All right, this fear. And you really need to work on it. With great passion here, I feel this could either be in a relationship, this great passion, or it could be great passion for something that you have on your mind which you would like to do. Maybe one of the options of this crossroads is something which you're very passionate about, but your fear is holding you back. So you work on your fear and you'll be able to move towards the thing that you really, really are passionate about, and then you will never be in this lack mindset. All right. For your love relationships, love and relationships and romance, you have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, for the singles out there, some of you may be making an offer to the person you love. For others of you, someone is going to come to you with an offer. With the Page of Pentacles here, this person is most likely to be another earth sign like yourself, maybe a Taurian like you, or a Virgo or a Capricorn. This person could also be someone who you meet at the workplace. For some of you who are already established in work, maybe this is someone who's coming in, some new recruit or some new person who's just joined the job. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you that is possible. All right. For those of you who are already in partner relationships, or committed to one another, whichever stage you are in your relationship, maybe you want to take a gift for the person you love, or the person you love brings you a gift, a surprise of some sort, or you're going, together you're going to make your first purchase, maybe for you, living in together, and this is the first purchase you make as a couple. For those who are already married, you're going to take some solid step as far as your investment is concerned. Something you haven't done before, you're going to take one step forward in this direction. So this is very amicable, lovely energy for you. All right. And for still others of you who are, you may just get a gift or a message of some sort. For those of you who are waiting for some answers, if you are soulmates in separation kind of thing, maybe you get a letter or some sort of communication at this time. Now for your career and finances, you get the Strength card, which again is a major arcana here, the first one that you've got as far as your career is concerned. So this is going to be a major milestone type of situation in your work front, wherein you've got to show a lot of strength in what you do. So I have a feeling that with this King of Pentacles energy, there is something big which you're very passionate about, which you want to start as far as your career is concerned, or a major step that you want to take. If you're business owners, there would be a lot of, your investments and all that would be at stake. And depending on whatever it is, it's a huge risk maybe that you want to take, something that you're really passionate about, and your fear has been holding you back. But when you make that, follow your heart and make that step, it's going to be a huge step on your part, all right? And it will take a tremendous amount of strength for you to stay in balance, to keep going. Because whenever you invest in something, whether it's your time, whether it's your money, whether it's your effort, whatever it is, it's going to take time for things to show. All right. And when your stakes are higher, you have to show that much more strength, because you will have a lot of ups and downs. But this is something which is fated. It was meant to happen. And with this infinite symbol, it is going to give you so much of abundance that whatever step it is, in the long run, it's going to take care of you for a very long time to come. Maybe your entire lifetime, you're going to be well looked after because of this decision. All right. For your spiritual growth, you get the Two of Pentacles. I think you are actually trying to juggle your own mind vis-a-vis the things around you and what you want. This Two of Pentacles tells me that you are trying to come into balance. You are trying to get your heart and your mind, in balance. You want them to agree with one another, because your heart wants to take you somewhere and your mind is just putting all the fear that it can to stop you from doing so. And you're really trying to work this out. And because of this cross card here, as I said, you are trusting the universe. But the thing about trusting the universe is that you actually trust the universe, in the sense that you can't say, I trust the universe, and then keep worrying. That means you're not trusting the universe, right? If you say, I really trust this Lord will never let me down, and then you're worried, oh, is this going to happen right? Am I going to have a bad time? That means you're not trusting. So then it is easier said than done, I know. But the only way, when you find that your anxiety is a little too much, or your fear is going out of proportion, all you can do is just center yourself, bring yourself to the current moment, here and now. this is the way I've really survived some of the most difficult months in my life, by bringing myself here, knowing that I can't change things and I just accept things for what they are. And believe me, the liberation you get is phenomenal. All right. So with that, we come to the end of your basic reading. Let me take out some advice cards for you, my dear Taurians. I don't know whether I have a watch with me, but I never look at the time when I'm doing these readings. I just let it go. Sometimes I even repeat myself when I listen to the videos once in a while. I feel that I repeat myself too much, but I just get carried away. So let me take out one advice cards for you from the Soul's Journey Oracle, and it says, envy. I am same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right. So when you finally move ahead in this adventure, whichever area it is in your life, you might find it is a very normal, a very human tendency to, and because we are also brought up like that, to compare yourselves with the other person. See, why haven't you studied? That person has studied and they've done so well. So this comparison is there right from the time we're little kids, and it's an unknown thing. So, and that's how this feeling of competition comes in. All right. You're being asked to just, know that even if someone feels that they've got everything together, there is a lot of challenges that each and every one of us face. If you don't see those challenges and you just see a happy face, all you should do is to adopt that attitude of being happy. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So there's no point in feeling that you're putting in effort and the other person's got more than you. That is an energy that will actually take from you. So you need to let go of the lack mindset. All right. Maybe you'd like to work on grounding yourself some more. Walk bare feet on the grass. All right. Surround yourself with a lot of reds. Eat a lot of red fruits and vegetables. Basically, strengthen your root chakra. Unblock it. And then you'll find that these, this lack mindset leaves you. All right, and I got a card for your advice from the Secret Language of Color. And you get Ruby, rejuvenate your body. And what did I tell you? I told you to work with the root chakra, right? You get this red card. So work on your body, exercise, go out in the sun, do anything it takes, be with nature to ground yourself and rejuvenate your body, and know that you are an abundant being. Taurians, you are born to Venus, right? Children of Venus. So you will always be abundant. All right. In fact, if you look at the Moonology cards for Taurus, it's always about prosperity lies ahead, that your dreams need a practical plan. So you follow your heart and ground your energy and work through your fears. Wonderful things are just waiting to happen. All right. So now, if there's a time-specific question on your mind, my dear Taurians, well, it's going to come to you between December and April next year. All right. Which is not too much of a wait. And where is it that in December that you're going to see maximum changes and you get happiness? Wow, what more do you need? Whether we're working on our career or our relationships or our finances or travel or, just having fun. At the end of it, what is it that you want? Or your spiritual growth. We are all looking for happiness. And that is what this month is going to be for you. So don't let your fears hold you back. All right. Now, last but not the least, we are going to ask the angels to give you an answer for any urgent question that may be there on your mind. Just pay attention to it. Bring it to bring your focus on that question. And the angels are ready to give you an answer. And the answer is be assertive. Yes. Don't let your fears hold you back. If there is something that you need, say it. Speak it out into the universe, speak it out in your life, and go for whatever it is that you're dreaming for, whatever it is that your heart is telling you to do, whatever it is that you feel great passion for. Move ahead, go and get it. All right. And with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Taurians. Wish you a wonderful December 2022 and meet you at the end of it with perhaps your 2023 prediction. And till then, be good. Stay safe. Bye-bye. My dear Geminis, with cross-pollinate here, this is going to be your December 2022 predictions. We will begin with taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy of the month. And you get Full Moon Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. All right. Well, now we're going to take out 4 cards from the Scintillating Tarot, which is the latest addition to my collection, which is a type of a Rider-Waite Tarot without borders. And I'm quite liking it. I have a soft corner for the Rider-Waite Tarot. And no matter how many versions I get, I think I'll never tire of it. So we're going to take out 4 cards from this, as we always do. One for the general outlook, one for love, romance and relationships, one for your career and finance, and last but not the least for your spiritual growth. All right. So for your general outlook, you get the King of Pentacles. I don't believe this. What is this? I've been shuffling. And this is the 3rd group, and all 3 groups have got this. Then you get the 9 of Pentacles for your love, romance, and relationships. You get the Devil card for your career and finances. Interesting. And you get the Ace of Wands for your spiritual growth. Very interesting cards. I'm going to take one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy. And you get Book 26. The number 26 and the number 8 could be relevant to you. All right. We're going to take out 2 cards from the Tea Leaf Fortune Telling Tarot to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. I've got my eyes closed, which you can't see. You've got to take my word for it. And I'm going to pull out 2 cards for it. Here you go. And you get Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And you get someone going out of your life or the end of a situation from the casket. All right, my dear Geminis, this is going to be your basic reading. Once we're done with this, I'll be taking out advice cards and all the other fun stuff. So let's begin. With it's time to release negativity. In fact, I look at your entire reading and I feel that it's all interconnected very beautifully. All right. With it's time to release negativity and full moon in Scorpio, my dear Geminis, what I am seeing here with the book here, all right, is that Geminis are the geek of the zodiac, all right? You love information, you read a lot, you get information from various sources. You thrive on information. You thrive on knowledge that you gather from different places. You are extremely well read. You know everything about everything, all right? But sometimes this can hinder you because you become so realistic about so many things that you question everything, which is something which all air signs do, but you more than the others because you have knowledge about everything, from bigger things to local gossip. You know it all. So sometimes what happens is you tend to apply what you read, what you hear, and too much of information can sometimes bring a lot of negativity, because not everything that you read is good for you. Not everything that you read is necessarily true. You know, the way words are used, anything can appear true to anyone. You know, I can sit and write a passage and convince you about how good a particular thing is, and then write another passage and give you great logic to tell you how terrible the same thing is. All right. And in this particular time that we live in, where there is so much on social media, you're really going to you're being asked to use your discernment as to what you put into your head. We all know that we have to be careful about what we put into our mouths, but it's equally important what we put into our head. So there you have, with all this knowledge that you have gathered, and all the opinions that you have, and all the opinion that you have formulated on your own, you may be feeling that your thoughts are more negative, and you know what happens when you have negative thoughts, because somewhere it just takes that smile off your face. All right, because there is so much that you're thinking and looking at it in real terms and things like that, that somewhere down the line, that fun aspect of your life, which is so important for Geminis, goes away, because negativity takes over. So you're being asked to release this negativity and ground yourself some. All right. And that's why you get so much of earth energy here. 3 cards are earth. All right. So your general outlook is the King of Pentacles, which is a very solid card to get, which is a beautiful card to get. You're going to be abundant and you're on the top of your game, whichever area it is in your life. And this is the general energy for the month of December for you. All right. And to further clarify and amplify that, okay, because you're in this position where you're on top, maybe you're in a powerful position at work or even at home, your word is something for the rest of the family. You also being asked, because you have read so much, you know so much, there's a tendency that you're opinionated with very strong emotions. And that is why you're being told that this is a time wherein you will have the surge of strong emotions, be it love or hate. So you're being asked to temper it some. All right. Just bring it down a bit. Also, during this time, this is someone is going out of your life, or there's going to be an end of certain situation. This could play out in different ways. It could even just be a thought that is going out of your life, some way of functioning that's going out of your life. So something is going to happen wherein, there's going to be this change in your life. All right. This is something that you can expect. Though the rest of the cards don't really indicate anything as such, except maybe your career. We'll come to that. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is that you have got a glow up. All right. People are looking at you. You have worked on yourself. You're looking beautiful. You're looking confident. You're looking abundant, and you are abundant. You're independent. You don't need anybody. If you want someone, that's a different story, but you are just this, you are the model of inspiration. People just look at you and they go, wow, how did Geminis do this? I mean, they just know everything, don't they? Look at them, how abundant they are. That's the kind of energy you are, and you've got this glow up. All right. So for the singles out there, for one, you may not be very interested in looking out for love during this time, because you are focused on your coin and you're focused on yourself. However, there will be a lot of eyes on you, and maybe people at work will be noticing you, and they're going to be in awe of you. Now, out of those, how many move ahead and have the guts to tell you how they feel is a different question. But if at all you do find someone, it should be at the place of work. All right. But this time you are focused on your coin. For those of you who are already in relationships, in partnerships of any kind, or marriages, again, I feel either individually or together as a couple, or as a family, you are going to be more focused on your children's education, maybe on your job, on making money, how to invest into things, maybe buy a new home. Your attention is more on your material comforts, okay? For your career and finance, you get the Devil. Now, the Devil can mean a lot of things when it comes to your career. For some of you, it could be that, a great opportunity comes by, but fear holds you back. That you don't take that opportunity because you feel that if you venture there, what you have, you're going to lose. All right, so that is one way that the Devil can play up. For others of you, you're doing extremely well. Everything is fine, but you want some more. And someone says, if you leave this and go to some other thing, that is going to give you a lot of money. Don't, or maybe, something in which there's some backhanded stuff. In the sense, I'm not saying that you're going to do something which is unethical, but it's something like, don't tell these people that you're working for, that you're looking for another job, but you go there and do your thing and see how it works for you. Some kind of something like that. If there is some dynamic like that, you're being warned against it, because it may come out in a way that you don't expect it to, and it will not really serve you well. All right, so it is possible for some of you that you want to do something that your heart is telling you not to. You're feeling uneasy about it, but there's a lot of pressure around you because everybody is doing it. Do it. You're being told to just let that entire thing pass. Do not fall for it. All right, so you will have to use your discernment on this one, because for each of you, this situation will be different. The only way to get out of this situation is to follow your heart. Whatever be the offer, whatever be the investment that, someone comes to want to have a partnership with you because they see you as the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, you're doing so well, so they come with an offer. If you don't feel good about it, if you have this queasy feeling about it, then that is not meant for you. No matter how wonderful it looks, no matter, this person who comes to you with this offer may be someone you know, but you're being asked to use your discernment. If you feel something is off and if you're tuned into yourself, you will know exactly. Just say no. Don't even listen to the whole thing. Just say no, I'm not interested at this time. All right, because with this Devil energy, this is meant to happen. Again, this is major arcana. This situation is meant to happen. So in one way or the other, it's going to come to you. However, for others of you, as I said, it could be a brilliant offer and your heart is telling you to do it, and something you get this excitement about, but there's no queasiness attached to it. But there is anxiety that if I leave what I have, will I lose it all? This could be your fear, which is playing the Devil. All right. So for each of you is going to be different. You have to use your discernment and your intuition for this one. All right. For your spiritual growth, you get the Ace of Wands, which is the card of passion, and which is with this passionate love or hate. It's about passion. It's also about creativity. All right. So I think you're going to have some sort of strong emotion about something. Is it related to work? Depending on what kind of work you do also, it could play up, With this Book card here and the Devil, it depends on what you're doing. Basically, what you're being asked to do, my dear Geminis, is first not to get carried away with all this input you're getting through books and social media. Just tone it down a little bit. Give some time to yourself to just stay without any of those gadgets. Meditate if you have to. Release that negativity. All right, come into balance. Work on your coin, but use your discernment. And anytime you feel strong emotion, think before you open your mouth and say something. Think before you say something that can be damaging and which will bring you to a place which is going to be uncomfortable. And again, when it comes to your career, use your discernment. All right. So be in tune with yourself. Be in tune with your intuition so that things don't go amiss. All right. Otherwise, you're looking very good. Things are going perfectly for you. So basically, whatever is not going to go okay has got to do with your mind, overthinking. Everything is mind's play for you here. All right. So if you keep yourself grounded and keep your thoughts positive and try and be moderate, and it's not difficult for you because Geminis are mutable signs. All right. So moderation comes naturally for you. So just use some of that at this time. Now, one card of advice from the Soul's Journey Oracle for you, my dear Geminis, and you get peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Look at this double confirmation. Here you're being told it's time to release negativity, and this is what you're being told to adopt. Adopt peace. There can be a peaceful resolution for everything. So avoid strong emotions at this time. All right. I'm going to take out one more card from the Secret Language of Color. Terrible shuffle. And you get green. Revitalize your nervous system. And I really feel this is for you to go out with this card here. Look at the sunshine and beautiful leaves. Stay out in nature, and when you go out, don't carry your phone to listen to music, to listen to the latest news while walking in the grass. No, just sit in nature, hear the birds chirp, clear your mind. It's very crucial for you this month of December. All right, clear your mind. All right, so if there's any time specific question on your mind, if you're expecting something, even if it's something as small as an Amazon parcel, you're going to get it anytime between now and January, which is a month or 2 months at best. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes during this time? And we get marriage. Ooh, it's something which I don't see coming here at all, though there is this King of Pentacles energy, and this is the husband card. So maybe those people who are watching you glow up, someone actually comes and proposes to you. All right, so someone does have the guts to come forward, and whether you're interested or not, and come and bring you a proposal. For others of you, maybe your focus is on your marriage, because whatever it is, the decisions you're making about, buying a home or whatever it is that you're concentrating on, it is more focused on your marriage during this time and getting things going for you out there. All right. Last but not the least, we are going to look for an answer from the angel. So if there's any pressing question, any urgent question on your mind, think about it now. The angels are getting ready to give you an answer. Why are all the cards falling out now? Be assertive. All right, now I have a feeling this has got to do with this devil energy. So if there is someone whom you know who's coming with an offer which looks as though it's too good to be true, and you have this uneasy feeling about it, but you know this person who's bringing you this offer, and they are, trying to coerce you into something, be assertive. Put your foot down if you have to. All right. And whatever other question you were asked, also the answer is to be assertive. So whatever you want, say it assertively and it will come to you. All right. So with that, we come to the end of your December 2022 predictions. I hope it resonated for you. So it looks like a beautiful month for you. All you need to do is to just release that negativity, embrace peace, move in moderation, and enjoy your December. All right. That's all I have for you, my dear Geminis. Till I see you next time with another reading. Be good. Bye-bye. My dear Cancers, welcome to your December 2022 predictions. We have this beautiful card which says immerse. And that is all about the depth of emotion that you have, all right? So, this is the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck, which I have been using for a while, but I don't always show it. But the depiction is really beautiful. All right, so we'll keep that here. We'll be following the usual format, and I'll be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy for the month, followed by 4 cards from the tarot. All right, so what do we get, my dear Cancers? The overarching energy of the month is 3rd quarter moon. Adjustments are required. So looks like December is going to be a time for compromise. All right. So you're being asked if you have that it's my way or the highway approach. Tone it down a little bit during this time because you may have to compromise. I'm going to be using the Scintillating Tarot. This is the latest addition to my tarot collection. It's like a Rider-Waite deck. It is a Rider-Waite deck, but without borders. Alright, so I'm going to take out 4 cards, one each for the general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finances, and spiritual growth. Alright, so for general outlook, you get the 4 of Cups. This is straight away telling me that you need to put this into practice, all right? Anyway, let's move ahead. Love, romance and relationships, beautiful King of Pentacles. Career and finances, the 7 of Wands. And spiritual growth, the beautiful Fool card. Again, Aquarius energy. Some people call it Aries energy. Either way, it talks about new beginnings. Now, I'm going to take out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy of the month. And you get the Sun card. Beautiful. The number 31 or the number 4 could be relevant to you. All right. Now I'm going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. My eyes are closed. Even if you can't see it, they are closed. And I'm going to take out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. And we take out one and take out another here. You get apple, temptation will test you. And you get flowers, happiness. Wow, that's nice. Okay, now this is your basic reading. Once we finish this, I'll take out advice cards and whatever else you need to know. All right. So we begin with adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. And what this tells me, as I said in the beginning, is that your way forward in December is going to be with compromise. You will not get everything the way you want it. This time it's your time to, accommodate the other person in your life, whoever it is, whichever area it is in your life, maybe in the workplace, maybe at home, maybe with your spouse, maybe with your children, wherever it is. You are usually, Cancer is totally for their family and friends, and you are the ones who generally go out of your way, to accommodate the other person. But this time, it could be possible, it's in areas that are very important to you, wherein you usually don't like to compromise, but you may have to during this time. And doing that will bring you a lot of happiness, because sometimes when you accommodate the other person for certain things which you're extremely particular about, it changes the dynamic for you, all right? So do not be stubborn for some things, and you'll know when you're being overtly stubborn. You can see it on the other person's face, wherein, you're being difficult, you're being asked to just soften your approach a little bit, and this will bring you a lot of happiness. There'll be a lot of shift. And I guess this advice has come to you for this general outlook, and this could be in any area. As I said, your relationships at home, at work, with your familial relationships, romantic relationships, whatever it is. This is the thing that you need to keep in mind. And why did you get this card? Is because your general outlook is this. This person is sitting under the tree, stubbornly waiting for what he wants. Now, the divine is giving him, offering him a cup, all right? And the divine offers him a cup. It is a God-sent opportunity. That's what you call it. But he's not looking at it. No, he wants what he wants. And this is what you're being asked to change. Do not be in the stubborn energy. Look out for other opportunities. Don't be stuck on what you want. Some adjustments may be required. And if you do follow that, you will get a lot of happiness, all right? So maybe there will be temptations along the way, all right? But if you follow your heart, you will know what it is that's meant for you and what it is not. If your heart says yes, go for it, just go for it, all right? But if there is something that you are being offered and your heart knows that that is the right thing, but there's something else which is lucrative, which everyone is telling you to do, follow your heart. Or if there is something that you are stuck on, this is the right way to go and this is the only way to go. And then people around you say no, and especially your loved ones say no, please try it this way, it's going to be really beneficial. And maybe after a while you realize that what you were saying was not okay, but you're still tempted to carry on with it because that proves you are correct. Well, that energy needs to be just kept out in December. For sure, all right? Because you need to make adjustments, and this is going to lead you to a lot of happiness. And this double confirmation, Sun is all about happiness, and then you get the happiness card here, all right? And believe me, this is an extremely, extremely scary set of cards, because it's got very, it's got messages which can be borderline on actually scary and possibly even rude stuff, all right? And to get cards like this, it's quite good. I mean, this is just a sort of caution for you that temptation will test you, but more than anything, you get happiness, which is a wonderful card to get. All right, moving forward. For your career, for your love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful King of Pentacles, which is a very positive card. As I was telling, who else got it? I think Aries got it. For those of you who are single, maybe this person that you meet will be at work. For some of you, it could be your boss. It could be an office romance. This person will be significantly older than you. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And for others of you, may not be a boss, may be a colleague, but there's someone you meet at work. This person is a very solid person. Again, may not be overtly expressive, but is a very solid person, someone who's dependable, all right? So the chances are that you will meet this person at work. For those of you who are partnered in different relationships, whichever way it is, it's going to be very positive. It's going to be a beautiful time. You may solidify your connection for those of you who are not in marriages. And those of you who are in marriages, you may want to expand your home, get your 10 of Pentacles, get your kingdom. You're going to get this King of Pentacles energy. So you're going to be very abundant in every way. There's going to be a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of material wealth, enough and more. So you're going to be in a happy place. So love, romance, and relationships looks really good for you during this time, my dear Cancers. Now, coming to your career and finances, challenging time perhaps. Maybe you have to work a little more than usual. Maybe there are a lot of challenges that will come up. It may not be so smooth running wherein you can just go quietly, do your job and come. This will be a time wherein, you'll have to use your resourcefulness some more. Your tenacity will be at play at this time. So December may be a month wherein you really have to slog, all right? but otherwise it's all good. It's just that you need to put in a lot of effort, and you'll find that you don't get as much time maybe, or you're not able to relax. You are on your toes. All right, it's not that you won't get time, because if you don't, then you won't really have this wonderful relationship at home, right? So if your relationship is thriving, it's not that you won't get time, but the fact is that you will be on your toes as far as your work is concerned. It's not going to be so smooth there that you don't have to think about it. You will be kept on your toes like that. New things will come up for you. For your spiritual growth, you get the beautiful Fool card, which is about new beginnings. You will be at a place where you learn to let go. It will start with these adjustments are required when you learn to compromise and you learn to let go of certain things which no longer serve you, so that you can move forward. You learn to trust the universe some more, and this way you ascend as far as your spirituality is concerned. So with this, we come to the end of your basic reading. I'm going to take out advice cards for you. One from the Soul Journey Oracle and one from the Secret Language of Color. So what is it that you need to know, my dear Cancers, for the month of December 2022? And you get perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yes, you can. You are extremely diligent and tenacious. And this I am putting right under the Seven of Wands, because you are going to be working a whole lot. And your perseverance is going to pay. But there will be a lot of perseverance that is required during this month of December 2022. All right. And one card from the Secret Language of Color. And you get red, free yourself from pain. All right, so the chances are that you are in the stubborn energy, my dear Cancers, which is the general outlook. It's because there is something from your past that has brought you a lot of pain, all right? And this could be, with this being red here, it's got to do with your root chakra. It's possibly got to do with your childhood. For everyone, it's going to be different. Some people would have actually gone through certain traumas. Some people, it would not be traumas, but there are things that, we come across which we don't realize as little children, but something our parents have told us, or something that's happened in the family, or something our teachers have told us, or something that has touched us and hurt us in the past, which we have covered up. But those things keep coming up from time to time, and they cause us to stop ourselves from reaching our full potential. And here, with you not accepting this cup, it's possible that you're stubborn about certain things because your need for control is very strong, so that you feel safe. And this is what's going to happen to you this time. You are going to learn to rid yourself of the pain so that you can let go of things that no longer serve you. And that is why you're ascending spiritually. You are going to be able to have that new beginning, because you are going to work on your fears, on things that have been holding you back for so many years, that you're finally going to put an end to it and say no more. All right. So you're going to be in the here and the now, work on yourself, compromise when required, and let things go. All right. Now, if there's a time-specific question, if there is something simple or something complicated, whatever it is that you're waiting for, you get two cards. Should I take these two? No, I'm going to shuffle them back. I'm going to take out one card. There it's come. Sorry about that. If I've shaken the camera. Between now and this month, you're going to get what you want. Wow! What between now and this month? You get it here, December. So whatever it is that you're waiting for is coming to you in December. I've just done 4 till now, from Aries to Cancer, and you're the only one who's got December. So yay! And this wants to come out. This is where you're going to be seeing maximum changes during the month of December, and you get happiness. Look at that. Triple confirmation, my dear Cancers. What else do you need? Happiness, happiness, and more happiness. All right. So just be willing to compromise a bit, let go of things that don't serve you, and this Sagittarius season, you're going to rock. All right. So with that, we come to the end of your reading, and I'll catch you at the end of the month with your 2023 predictions and some other readings as well, I guess. All right. So till then, be good. Take care. Bye-bye. My dear Leos, welcome to your December 2022 predictions. Shine. That's what you are all about. Born to the sun, you are meant to be seen by the world. You're meant to shine. You're meant to lead. All right. So these cards are from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. I always use them, but I don't always talk about them. So I just felt called to do it this time. So here we are. All right. Okay, so we're going to begin with one card from the Moonology deck, as we always do, for those of you who have seen those readings before. And this card will give us the overarching energy for the month of December 2022. And you get, wow, full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So if there's something that you've been waiting for some outcome, this is the month that it's going to come to you. All right. I'm going to be using the Scintillating Tarot. This is the latest addition to my collection, which is a Rider-Waite, but a Rider-Waite without borders. I have a weakness for all the Rider-Waite decks. I've learned tarot on them, and I seem to be able to relate to the cards maximum in this deck. Oh, that was bad shuffle. Alright, I'm going to be pulling out 4 cards from this deck, one each for general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finances, and spiritual growth. So for general outlook, you get the 7 of Swords. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the 5 of Wands. For your career and finances, you get the 6 of Wands. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 9 of Wands. A lot of Wands energy and a bit of Swords energy. All right, let us further amplify and or clarify the general outlook. Sorry, not the general outlook, the overarching energy. And you get Snake with number 7, which could be relevant to you. I'm going to take out 2 cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Tea Leaf fortune telling cards, as they're called. My eyes are shut, though you can't see it. And I'm going to pull out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your, have I got 2? Yes. The general outlook. And you get Cat, a two-faced friend, which is right under deception. And Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. All right. Don't click off yet, Leos. I'm sure something good is going to come. Let's just look at it. All right. So to begin with, now this is your basic reading. Once we are done with this, we'll take out advice cards and whatever else. All right. So to begin with, a fiery climax approaches. All right, this is the overarching energy. So whichever area it is in your life, for each of you, it will be different. For some of you, you'll see it in all areas of your life. In others of you, you know what is happening. There is something that you're waiting for, whether it is in a relationship, you're waiting for an answer. Maybe you have proposed or you've had an argument, you're trying to find out answers. It's going to come. If you've been trying to put off certain things, that uncomfortable conversation, it's coming during this time. Whether it is something you want to know as far as your career is concerned, you're on tenterhooks, you've applied somewhere, you're waiting for something, you'll come to know. So basically, a fiery climax approaches because you are on tenterhooks, whatever this is, and it is going to happen. And with the Snake card, what I feel with the number 7 is snakes for me is all about healing, regeneration. So if you've been, on tenterhooks, waiting for this information, waiting for something to come forward, and not knowing how it's going to be, whatever it is, no matter how pleasant or unpleasant that whole experience is, it is going to be for the better, and it is going to bring you a lot of healing and regeneration. All right, so you will get that answer that you've been waiting for. For some of you, it will be exactly the way you want it. For others of you, it may not play out the way you want it exactly, but either ways, it's going to be very healing. So it's going to be positive. All right. But in your general outlook, you get the 7 of Swords, which in one word is usually known as the deception card. All right. Now, since this is your general outlook, it could play up in any area of your life. And this could be an energy which comes from outside, or this could be you. This could be the card of self-sabotage. Something is coming to you, but you feel you're not good enough, which is so un-Leo-like. But we keep going through ebbs and flows, though I must add that in this month of December, which is Sagittarius season, you will be shining, because you are a fire sign, just like the Sagittarius. All right, so things will be fine. So I don't feel this deception, though here you have a two-faced friend. So basically, there are 2-3 things you need to keep in mind. Number one, Leos, you are this wonderful king. All right, the king of the jungle is the Leo. The strength card is the Leo. I told you, when we talk about leadership, when it talks about shining, that is what Leos are all about. All right, but sometimes when things don't go okay, even the king of the jungle has his bad days, right? So when you have more than one bad day, or you have a rough patch, it's possible that your confidence is not at its best. And as you enter into the month of Sagittarius season, in the end of month of December, maybe that's where you are at, where your confidence has taken a beating. And so you have this tendency to self-sabotage. All right. And because you're in this energy, it's possible that you're taking counsel from a friend or two, and one of them actually turns out to be a two-faced friend. This person, so you just being asked to be cautious from whom you are taking advice from, because not all advice coming your way is going to be beneficial to you. All right. So use your heart, follow your heart, use your discernment, follow your intuition. All right. Maybe you're waiting for something and someone comes and tells you, this is not for you. I don't think you're going to do too well here. Or, if you want to invest in something and say, no, I don't think this is the right time. Use your discernment. Maybe ask someone else as well. All right. Just don't follow anyone blindly. It's possible that someone may turn out to be, not have your best interests in mind. For others of you, you don't self-sabotage by telling yourself that you can't do it or you're not going to be good at it. Don't block things that are coming your way. With muddled, unclear thinking, I feel that it's because you've come from this portion wherein your confidence is a little, you're dwindling a bit as far as your confidence is concerned. That is why you're not able to think clearly. So you're being asked, if you're in this energy, meditation will help. With this healing that's coming in, once this particular situation plays out, I feel you will start getting your confidence back. All right. And there will be a lot of healing. And so then you'll be, you'll slowly come back into your power again. For your love, romance and relationships, there is 5 of Wands. You'll find yourself getting into petty arguments maybe because you're not really, and I feel all this energy is going to be in the beginning as you enter the Sagittarius season, enter December. And I think this will play out as you start moving ahead. All right. Because this season is actually very beneficial for you. So, maybe with whatever else that happens, you're not able to think straight. And during this time, if you get some sort of counsel from your romantic interest, it's possible that you snap back and then they won't take it lightly. So there could be a little bit of, a skirmish. For those of you who are single, it's possible that this person that you meet, you first have a fight with before, things, and that's how you get acquainted with one another. Or maybe you are having an altercation with someone when this person actually notices you. So for each of you, it's going to be different. Maybe there are more than one people on your mind, more than one person on your mind, and you are having this conflict as to whom to choose. So use your discernment, apply it to your situation. For those of you who are in partnerships or in marriages, it's possible that, you know, this is not going to be a very smooth time, because you're going through a whole lot yourself, and maybe this is something that you might project onto your partner, and maybe it doesn't go down well. So there may be, but it's a minor arcana, so this is just a passing thing. It's nothing major to think about. For your career and finances, you get the wonderful, glorious Six of Wands. So for those of you who are expecting a promotion, it's coming. Whatever it is that you're putting your time, energy, attention to, it is going to grow. You're going to come out victorious. This is a person who's coming back victorious from the battle, and the people hailing him, you know. So this is the energy that you're going to be in. Wherever it is, as far as your career is concerned, positive news, you're going to be victorious. All right. Now for your spiritual growth, you get the Nine of Wands. This is the card of the wounded warrior. You've had enough of everything. You know, I think you've been having a bad patch for a while now, and with this particular situation, things will start easing out. But because you enter the month of December with all this energy of, you know, having done so much, and with this energy that how much more should I take, all right? Just know, just keep the faith, know that things are going to change, all right? So the first change that you will see for the positive is going to be in your career, and slowly and steadily things will change for the better, all right? This is a way for you to possibly, you know, come into balance within yourself. Try and get in alignment with the universe. Go with the flow. Instead of fighting against what the universe has planned for you, go with the flow, all right? And you'll find that you are going to get tremendous success as far as your work is concerned. And if there is something that you've been waiting for, that is also going to play out for you. And this is going to bring you a lot of healing, all right? And other things are just minor things. This is a figment of your imagination, mostly. And for few of you out there, there is someone who's giving you advice who doesn't have your best interest in mind. So take all advice that comes your way with a pinch of salt. If your heart feels happy, take it. That doesn't mean that, you know, you should appreciate psychophancy. If someone is just praising you for the sake of praising you and not giving you the right thing, that is also not good. But if someone is trying to be too realistic, wherein, you know, they just take the happy energy out of you, that's not good either. So use your discernment, all right? Meditate, be out in nature for a while, clear your head. Know that the universe, whatever it does for you and not to you, and victory is coming for you, all right? So with that, we come to the end of your basic reading, and I am going to take out one card of advice from the Soul's Journey Oracle. And you get growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And that's the best part. All these things which are unpleasant, these are what add to your expansion and of your consciousness. All right? This is what helps you to grow. You never grow in happy times. You only grow through challenges. All right, my dear Leos? And that is why you are the strength card. That is why you are the king of the jungle, all right? Because to be that, you've got to face a lot. And you'll always emerge out stronger and victorious. This is the card of Leo. Six of Wands, card of victory. From one card of advice from the secret language of color, and you get as your protect yourself. Yes. And how do you protect yourself? With the sun card here, I feel you should be out in the sun some more. Maybe draw your energies from the sun. And more than anything, follow your inner guidance. All right? You are born to the sun, in the sense that you Leos are sun child, right? The children of the sun. So let your light shine, my dear Leos. All right, protect yourself in the way that don't let anyone else's opinion cloud your judgment. Let your light shine from within you. All right, that's what you're meant to do here with the shine card. You're meant to let your light shine. Take your life in your hands. Protect yourself by believing in yourself. Your confidence is what moves you forward. All right, for those of you who like crystals, you can, citrine is a very good crystal for you, or the yellow jasper, anything for your solar plexus chakra. All right, maybe you can try sun salutations or surya namaskar, as they call, if you're into yoga. It could be very beneficial for you. All right, now if there's a time specific question on your mind, bring that to focus. I'm going to take out one card. So anytime between now and January, which is just what, December, January, 2 months, you're going to get whatever it is that you're waiting for. All right. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of December? And you get wealth. So there's a lot of wealth coming your way, my dear Leos. All right. And last but not the least, if there is any specific urgent question on your mind, something that you want the angels to answer, keep that question in mind. Bring your attention on it. And the angels are getting ready. And the answer is don't stop. So if there's something that you're working for and you're wondering whether it's the right thing or not, don't stop. All right, so this is the answer. You are on the right path. You've got the green signal. Just keep at it. All right, so with that, we come to the end of your reading for December 2022. If there's one thing I want you to take from this reading, it is to stay confident, to know that there's no other like you. So just keep your head held high. Trust your inner guidance. All right, and just let it shine. All right, my dear Leos, till next time, take care. Bye-bye. My dear Virgos, welcome to your December 2022 predictions. Look at that. This says digest. All right. This is a beautiful card. This is from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. It's all about reaping, the rewards for all the hard work that you put in. You're so organized. You're so diligent as far as your work is concerned. Your work ethic is second to none. And that is why you do actually reap rewards. All right. And now let's get on with your reading. I've been using the deck for quite a few readings now, but I don't always introduce it. I just felt, I don't know why, called to show it to you this time. Now I'm going to take out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy of the month. My dear Virgos, what is it for you? Look at that. New Moon and Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. What did I just tell you? That's what you stand for, Working diligently, working methodically, working relentlessly. And so your hard work is paying off. How can they not? I'm going to take out 4 cards from the Scintillating Tarot, which is my latest deck, which is just coming yesterday. I think it's yesterday. It is a version of the Rider-Waite without borders. And I'm going to be taking out 4 cards from this. 1 for general outlook, 1 for love, romance and relationships, 1 for career and finance, and 1 for your spiritual growth. All right. So let's begin. For your general outlook, you get the 8 of Swords. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful Queen of Cups. For your career and finances, you get the 6 of Swords. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 2 of Wands. Nice. Mostly. To further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy, I'll take out one card from the Lenormand deck. And you get the Rider. Wow, that's good. And now we're going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. You can't see me. You have to take my word for it, but my eyes are closed. And I'm going to take out 2 cards from here for to further amplify and or clarify the general outlook cards. Okay. Stock, news of a new of a birth or a new business opportunity. All right. And scales, keep your life in balance. All right. So this is the basic part of your reading. We'll finish with this before I take out advice cards for you and whatever else there is. All right. So my dear Virgos, as I said earlier, the overarching energy of the month is that your hard work is paying off. So whichever area it is in your life where you've put in your focus, you've given your attention, your time, your effort into, you are going to see results, positive results in that area. All right. So that is a relief to hear, isn't it? And with the Rider card here, it is news that's coming. So for a lot of you, perhaps it's got to do with either your career or with a long distance communication. Because with this Rider, it could be that you are getting some sort of a message, important message maybe, which you're waiting for, which maybe you've applied for, maybe if you're students, you've applied to a university, you're waiting for some answers and it's going to pay off. For others of you, it could be that, you've applied for a job and you've been waiting for the answers and and it's all going to be positive. Whatever you're going to hear from them is going to be positive. All right. And if it is, as far as your love is concerned, if there is something you've been waiting for, some sort of message, it is also going to come in during this time. So this is all very positive energy. Now, the overarching energy is positive, but look at you. You get the 8 of Swords. This is a card of overthinking. This is the card of tying yourself in knots. This is the card of you being your worst enemy. And this is the energy in which you're going to enter December in. Your thoughts are going to bring you down. All right. Look at all the other cards are so positive. Every single card, including this, getting positive cards from this deck is something else. It's God's blessing because that deck has terrible cards in it. All right. But look at you. Everything is going fine except your mind. And that is why you get this. Keep your life in balance. Every time you feel it's going on, whether it is your physical health, your mental health, your career, whether it's your work-life balance, whatever it is, come into balance. If you feel you're acting more from your masculine side, start, being in touch with your feminine side. If you find that you're acting more from your feminine side, you're being sacrificing for the people that you love, and you're not being assertive, then it's time for you to work from your masculine side. All of us have masculine and feminine side, irrespective of gender. So this is what you need to do. Come into balance in every area of your life, and to the beginning of which is to come to the here and now. Don't get lost in thought, because your thought is clearly not serving you. It will affect your health, all right? Your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. For what reason? There's no one who's tied her up. She's tied herself up. There's no one around, and she can easily untie herself, because swords are all thoughts, and these thoughts have tied her up. And you're being asked to just think positive now. With this rider here, where I said there is some news going to come, and this is further confirmation, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So for each of you, it's going to be different. Apply it to your situation. All right, for some of you, it is going to be a birth of a child, if you're expecting it, or someone in your family. And if it's not, it could be something that you've applied for, as I said. Work-wise, study-wise, whatever it is, it's going to come. But the main thing is you need to come into balance, because, wonderful things can happen in your life. But if you are not ready to receive it, and if you're going to question everything and be in this energy of just not allowing to accept it, because you feel that it's not going to work out even before things have started happening, then you're not going to enjoy this wonderful phase of your life, because everything is looking so beautiful. Look at your love, romance, and relationships. You get the beautiful, beautiful Queen of Cups. So for those of you who are single, it's possible that, you meet this person who is so comfortable with their emotions, so ready to show their vulnerable side to you. This is Cancerian energy, all right? There's this person who is, has so much of love and affection to you. It's almost that they give you, mother vibes. They might remind you of your own mother. That's the kind of a vibe this person has, all right? So for those of you who are single, you could be dealing with a Cancerian. Maybe you meet this person outdoors. Maybe you meet this person by the beach, when you're going on for a holiday or something like that. For those of you who are in partnerships, in relationships, it's going to be a beautiful time. There's going to be a lot of love between the two of you, a lot of energy, loving energy, a lot of understanding. It's a beautiful, beautiful time for the month of December between you and this whoever you're partnered with, all right? So this is excellent energy. And again, for some of you who are in partnerships, in marriages, there is chances that if you are looking for it, that, you could get pregnant. And so if you're not looking for it, you can take precautions accordingly. But this is a very fertile time for you, and there's a lot of love. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy is coming for you. For your career and finances, you get the Six of Swords. So if there have been certain skirmishes at your place of work, or you've been, having little roadblocks, small, you're stumbling blocks with whatever you've started, you're going to move into calmer waters. If there's someone who's irritating you at work, maybe that person's moving away, whichever way it is. But things are going to smoothen out as far as your work is concerned. As it is, you're putting in a lot of effort, and your hard work is paying off, and there's all good news coming from everywhere. And if there is that minor niggle here and there, that's also going to get sorted out. So that's looking lovely. For your spiritual growth, you get the Two of Wands. So there is something that you want to do. Knowing Virgos, you'd like to travel, you want to explore, you want to see new places, and maybe you're deciding to travel. But more than anything, I feel there is some sort of a decision which is weighing heavily on you, and I think that is responsible for this Eight of Swords situation, wherein you're in your head wondering what to do. Everything is going positive. You are blessed. Everything is going to go positive. Make that decision. Follow your heart. Make the decision. And, first of all, I feel this is something that should be announced to the whole world. There is nothing right or wrong. Everything is a way of learning. The right or wrong that we talk about on this planet is just so that we have broad guidelines, so that, we don't walk over somebody else's happiness, walk over somebody else's rights. That's why broadly you're given these rights and wrong. But for those of us who know that, and that is a given, there, on a spiritual level, it doesn't work on these rights or wrongs. You need to follow your heart. You're not bringing harm or damage or something to someone else. Just follow your heart, because you deserve to be happy, and your happiness cannot be the cause of someone's sorrow. All right? You'll know that. Just follow your heart. Your heart can never lead you astray. So with that, we come to the end of your basic reading, my dear Virgos. I'm going to take out one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle as advice card for you. And you get blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So if at work, I feel this can be only at work. If there is someone who has possibly been, blaming you for something or something, that's going to get sorted out. And as I said, maybe that person's moving, that person accepts their responsibility. And if it is you, then you do too, and things will be smooth sailing. So there's nothing much, because when you take responsibility for certain things, it's actually very liberating, because basically then you're saying that you can change for the better. If the blame is always on someone else, basically you're saying that you can't do anything about the situation, it's in the other person's hands. So you're giving your power away. But anyway, I don't really think I have to tell Virgos that, because I don't see any other zodiac sign that's as self-critical as the Virgo is. All right, so one card of advice from the secret language of color, and you get brown, establish boundaries. Okay, this is extremely important. Though right now, as far as your relationships are concerned, I see the Queen of Cups here. There's a lot of love and understanding. But no matter what the relationship is, be it a love connection or at work, you need to establish boundaries. And these boundaries don't change with your moods. That you're happy, so you let people cross your boundaries. You're annoyed, so you want to establish boundaries. No. No matter what your mood is, no matter what circumstances, no matter whom you're dealing with, there is one space which is yours. That boundary does not change for anybody. All right, because that is yours. You're telling yourself that you respect yourself. This is who I am. This is what I'll tolerate, and beyond this, no one can walk. All right, and this is very important. And when you do that, you will find that you yourself come out of this Eight of Swords energy. All right, this happens usually when you want to do everything for everyone and you don't think about yourself, and you keep tying yourself in knots. You need to liberate yourself. I mean, all this hard work that you do, at the end of the day, if you're not happy, is it really worth it? So my dear Virgos, this is something you need to think about. So if there's any time-specific question on your mind, you can think about it now. And I'll take out 1 month. Any time between now and that month, you'll get it. November. Ooh. So between now and next year, though I will be posting this in November, so you either get in these last 3 days of November or any time from now till the next November, whatever it is that you're waiting for will come to you, which means any time from the next few days to a whole year. You can get it anytime. So where is it that you're going to get maximum changes? In the month of December, and you get career. All right. So there are going to be changes. For some of you, maybe you're even switching jobs. Yes, why didn't I think about that? For some of you, and a very few of you, because it didn't really come to me very strong, you might actually change your place of work. You might change the kind of work that you're doing. Yes, so for some of you, that's also a message that you may change your place of work or the type of work. All right, but your focus is going to be on career this month. All right, but whatever it is, yes, I've got one more thing before I say that. Yes, if there's any urgent question on your mind, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. So focus on those questions, on that question, whichever question it is. And here the angels are. A year from now. Wow! What synchronicity. Just look at that. If there was a time-specific question that you had, I think you asked it again, and you're getting November, and you're getting a year from now. So whatever it is that you're asking for is going to come to you November next year. This is double confirmation. Even the angels have said it. All right, my dear Virgos, I hope it doesn't disappoint you too much if you wanted it sooner. But then this is a confirmation. It will definitely be here in a year from now. So by November next year, it is yours, whatever it is that you're looking for. All right. So with that, we come to the end of your reading. One thing to take home from this reading is to step out of your head. Ground yourself. You are wonderful. Stop being so self-critical. Just follow your heart. Do what you have to. If you need to travel, travel. Establish those boundaries. All right? And come into balance. Most important thing. All right? So with that, we come to the end of your December 2022 predictions. And till I come back with another reading, be good. Take care. Bye-bye. My dear Scorpios, welcome to your December 2022 predictions. This is the depiction of Scorpio with Investigate from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Yes, you are a sign that digs deep, all right? You find your answers. You're not worried. You just want the truth. So you don't really mind going and digging deep in places where people don't really like to go, because you are not afraid of the truth. And you don't rest till you get the full truth. So that's why you get this beautiful card of Investigate. Now, I've been using this oracle for a very long time, but this time I've been called to want to speak about it to you some more and to show it to you, all right? I think we should do that every once in a while. Here. Now, as always, I am going to be taking out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy for the month. And what do you get, my dear Scorpios? That's Joey. He's just come back from his walk and he's barking, exercising his lungs. Wow! Prosperity lies ahead with new moon in Taurus. So this is the overarching energy. So whatever it is, whichever area it is in your life, you are going to be very prosperous, which is wonderful. I'm going to be using this new tarot deck of mine, my latest. It's called the Scintillating Tarot. It is a Rider-Waite tarot without borders. Oh, it's still a little tough for me to shuffle the other way around. It's also the fact that I'm not very good at shuffling yet. Oops. All right, so we're taking out 4 cards, one each for general outlook, love, romance, relationships, career and finances, and your spiritual growth. Oh, wait. For your general outlook, you get the 2 of Wands. For love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful 9 of Cups. For your career and finances, you get the 8 of Swords. For your spiritual journey, you get the King of Pentacles. Interesting energies. I'm going to be taking out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify the overarching energy. And you get the Tower. All right. And I'm going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. You can't see me and you've got to take my word for it. My eyes are closed, and I'm going to be taking out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. And I think I've got 2 here. And what does it say? Victory in some endeavor, and take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. All right. Now, this is your basic reading. We'll finish with this before I take out advice cards and whatever else you need to know. To begin with, the overarching energy is prosperity lies ahead. So for all the hard work that you've been putting in, or if you've bought a lottery for some of you, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of prosperity. It's coming to you. You are solidifying whatever you're working for. With this Tower card, it is not the tower that you see in your tarot cards, you know, wherein there's a tower which is in this fire and it's breaking down and crumbling. This is a very solid tower. So I think whatever it is that you're working on, your foundations are stable and there's a lot of prosperity coming your way. So you are building something which is solid. All right. For a general outlook, you get the Two of Wands. For some of you, there is going to be traveling. For some of you, there is a decision to take, whether you should travel or not, whether you should change your direction. Basically, you want expansion and the decision is in your hands. So this is where you are. It could be in any area of your life. There is a choice to be made, a decision to be made, all right? Further amplifying and clarifying that is victory in some endeavor. So maybe if there is something that you're wondering, should I do this? Will it be beneficial? Well, there is going to be victory. So if your heart is telling you to do it, just go for it. All right. And with the shark, take care or there will be loss in material wealth. So there is a lot of prosperity coming in, a lot of money coming in. So you're just being told to not be careless with your wealth, in the sense that don't just overspend, don't be casual about it. If you have worked in and you've got a lot of money coming in, invest in it wisely, use some of it. Don't just spend for the sake of spending. Just basically use your discernment and do and just don't go overboard. All right. Also, don't just maybe you're the kind of person who might just lend to people and not remember collecting it back or something. At this time, you're just being asked to be a little careful about it. All right. So that things remain okay with you. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. All right. So for the singles out there, if you've got your eye on somebody, well, that person is going to say yes to you if you have proposed, or they're going to come and propose to you, depending on what your scene is. For each of you, it's going to be different. This person could be a water sign like you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of fun here. Or you may meet this person at a party. Maybe when you are, maybe you drink together. Just with this Nine of Cups, it's also, wherein you overindulge. So just beware of that, that you don't go overboard with your drinking. For those of you who are married or in relationships, whichever way it is, or whichever stage you are in your relationship, it is going to be very beautiful during this time. You'll share a lovely understanding, a lot of love with your partner. It's basically happy times. This is a beautiful card to get for your love, romance and relationships. All your relationships. It's beautiful. For your career and finances, which is very surprising, you get the Eight of Swords. You have tied yourself in knots. It is all in your imagination. Maybe you feel you're not doing well. Maybe you feel that something should have come by now. It hasn't. You've been putting in effort. You're not reaping rewards. But whatever it is in your head. All right? Because there is a lot of prosperity. It's coming to you. Maybe you don't see it right now, but it is definitely going to come. If it is something that you've been working on, and there are no results coming, victory is going to come to you. All right, you're making the solid tower. It may not be visible to you. I'm getting very Seven of Pentacles kind of energy, that you've put in effort and you can't see it. But instead of waiting for it impatiently or whichever way, like the person on Seven of Pentacles is just looking at the seeds that he's sown, In your case, you are trying to self-sabotage it without wanting to, I guess, but you are in this negative energy. Oh, it's not going to come to me. I don't really think I've done a good job. I may have already missed the bus. You haven't missed anything. It will come to you when it has to. But yes, you are delaying the process by staying in this negative mindset. So please come out of it, my dear Scorpios. And look at that with the King of Pentacles here. For spiritual growth, you get the King of Pentacles. So once that prosperity comes after this period of trying to self-sabotage it and overthinking, you come to a certain realization, that somehow wealth is coming to you and going from you. And there's this steady flow which comes and goes, because that's what the King of Pentacles is all about. And he's not worried about it, because he knows if he's spending, it's going to come back to him. He's in that comfortable place. When you come to this realization that all this overthinking was for no reason, because you have built a solid foundation, and it is something for you to now think beyond, get above this lack mindset or this poverty consciousness if you are in that, and it's for you to think beyond it. For those of you who are partnered, maybe it's your relationship, maybe if it's your spouse that you feel that you haven't, given them their due. This is the time maybe you come into that realization that maybe you should thank them for all that they've given you, all right? So this is, for some of you, for each of you, it's going to be different. But basically, you are going to be in such a comfortable place that when you look back and you think of how comfortable your life is, this is the time when you feel a lot of gratitude. And in this way, you start progressing as far as the spirituality is concerned, all right? Now, if there's a first I will take out an advice card for you from the Soul's Journey Oracle. I'm going to take out one card as advice from Spirit, which says acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. And when you do that, abundance and prosperity will be yours. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. So just accept things for what they are without overthinking and just, just spoiling it for your own self. I'm going to take out one card from the Secret Language of Color as additional advice from Spirit, and you get Gray. Learn to scan your body. So this I will put here along with this 9 of Cups. Though there's a lot of happiness, maybe you are overindulging a little bit, my dear Scorpio. So it's time for you to just, when you're sitting silently, just go over your own body. Starting from your toe all the way to your head. This is something which I have tried. I don't always, I'm not able to complete the scan successfully. But if you can actually imagine white light traveling from your body, either from head to foot or from foot upwards, slowly it just, scanning the whole portion of your body. And you just see that white light, just seeping into all your pores, into every organ of yours. If you find in any place you find some sort of gray patches somewhere which is very prominent, then that is the area of the body that needs some attention. So you can. In my case, I never able to scan it, so I feel I need a total overhaul. So I don't know. So basically, when this card comes, I just feel that you need to pay attention to your health. If you're overindulging, just take it easy, all right, and pay attention. If there are any checkups which are due, please go for the same. All right, do not delay it. All right, so if there's any time-specific question on your mind, bring it into focus. And you get June. So anytime between now and June, whatever it is that you're wishing for, hoping for, will come to you. All right, and if there is No, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of December, and you get success? Wow. So with this prosperity, this is double confirmation, and this victory. So you got 3 cards telling you that there's going to be victory, success, and prosperity coming your way, my dear Scorpios. What else do you want? You want an answer from the angels. So if there's any pressing question on your mind, think about it. And the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. And the answer is romance. Oh, wow. So with this wish fulfillment, there is going to be some, something brewing, all right, for you as far as your romance is concerned. So that's all I have for you, my dear Scorpios. Have a wonderful December 2022. And just remember to get out of your head. Everything is going great for you. Just be careful of your finances because you're going to get a lot of wealth. So just take care of it. And that's it. Have a wonderful time. Stay happy and catch you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Sagittarians. Wish you a very happy birthday and many, many more. Have a wonderful, wonderful year, bringing you everything that you so desire, all right? This is a beautiful month for you because you are Sagittarians. This is your month. This is all about your first house, all right? This house of self. But it is also a wonderful time for everybody because this is what Sagittarius stands for. Being ruled by Jupiter, you are the sign of good luck, and that's what's going to come to you this time, especially with Jupiter in Pisces. Now, Jupiter rules both Pisces as well as Sagittarius, and it was retrograde till 24th. Now it's turned direct, so there's just lovely, lovely things for you to look forward to. And what you crave the most is expansion, with this word expand, and that's exactly what's going to come your way. All right, my dear Sagittarians, I just love the way this centaur is made here. And this is the Star Codes Astro Oracle, which I have been using for quite a while, but I just thought that this time I'll let you all have a closer look at it. All right. Okay, so let's start like we always do with the Moonology deck. I'm going to take out one card from this oracle to give you the overarching energy of the month. All right. And you get expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So we've just had an eclipse recently, but in your case, you're being told that there's going to be great change coming up. And why wouldn't it? You thrive with change, don't you? Now, I'm going to be using this latest addition to my tarot collection. This is the Scintillating Tarot, which is a version of the Rider-Waite without borders. All right. I'm going to be using this today, and I'm going to take out 4 cards, one each for your general outlook, love, romance, and relationships, career and finances, as well as spiritual growth. Oh, my daughter would be thrilled if she sees this reading because she's a Sagittarius and she loves the Magician card. She says, why doesn't it come out for me more often? Well, you got a glimpse of it. You can change whatever it is that you want. All right. Now, for your general outlook, you get the 7 of Wands. For love, romance, and relationships, you get the 4 of Cups. For your career and finances, you get the King of Cups. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 8 of Swords. What's with the 8 of Swords? It's come in 3 readings now. All right, now with the Lenormand deck, I'm going to take out one card to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy of the month. and you get mice. Okay, which 23 or the number 5 could be relevant to you. My eyes are closed, though you can't see me, and I'm going to take out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. All right, I'm taking out this one and one more here. And what you get frying pan, troubles, accusations, and you get box. You will receive a gift. All right, so this is your basic reading. Once we're done with this, we'll take out advice and whatever else there is. So to begin with, my dear Sagittarians, expect powerful change. So a lot of change is going to happen in your life in the month of December. And that's how it should be. This is your month and you want experiences. You want to expand. You want to experience everything. You want to travel. You want to learn from, your surroundings. You want to go to different places so that you can get in more knowledge about the cultures, to just generally have a good time and to expand. You don't like limiting yourself. You want freedom. You want the freedom to do what it is that you please, and you are going to get powerful change. Now with that, you get the mice. Now the mice talks about for some, it can talk about diseases. For others, it can talk about, toxic patterns and things like that. So what I feel with this card here is basically that when you are having so much happening in your life, this is your month. This is the month you want to expand. You're just being asked to be cautious. All right. And whatever you do, don't forget moderation. Don't forget basics. All right, because anything that is wonderful, if done in excess, can be toxic for you. Whether it is hanging out with friends, whether it is drinking alcohol, whether it is just, binge watching movies, just staying up all night, or, even if it's traveling continuously without sleep, whatever it is done in excess is not good for you. So, you need to get your basics right and thereafter do whatever it is that you want to. Otherwise, chances are that something, the fact is that if you keep pushing your body or your mind or whatever it is to the extremes at all times without giving enough time for it to recuperate, you will end up in some sort of a breakdown. So in this case, what I feel is there's so much happening and you want to embrace so much of change that sometimes you forget that you are, your body is a vessel which is given to you here on this planet and it needs tender loving care. And so you're being asked to every now and then just take time to love yourself enough to give it that rest, give it all that it needs, all right, the basics that it needs. For your general outlook, you get the 7 of Wands. You're at it. You're in motion, my dear Sagittarians. There's no rest for you. You're going to be, just working and pushing your limits everywhere. All right, against all odds. Maybe you have your family around you, friends around you, your romantic partners around you. Someone saying, slow down, sit down, but you want to just move. You want to go and have a nice time. You just don't want to waste time. So this is the energy you are in. Whether anyone is coming with me or not, I'm going ahead. All right. With frying pan, you get trouble and accusation. So if it is, it doesn't seem to be in your work, but maybe if it is with your, in your friend circle or whichever way it is, because with this mice here, it could also be with people around you whom you're interacting with. It's possible that because Sagittarians have very light energy, all right, they don't, unlike water signs and earth signs, air signs and fire signs generally keep it light. And Sagittarians are known to keep it very light because they don't like all extra drama. They just want to move. So maybe there are some relationships around you wherein you may have not really given it much thought when you said certain things, or you've acted in a certain way, but maybe you have rubbed people the wrong way. So maybe there are some accusations. It's not anything serious, but all you need to do, just keep in mind, is that people are all different, all right? They all react differently. You don't have to be someone else for other people. You've got to be your authentic self, but just remember that other people's sensibilities also have to be respected. Then you won't get yourself into trouble without any reason. You're people who don't like drama, then you should try and avoid creating it also. With this box here, you will receive a gift. Yes, and I hope you receive more than one gift. It's your birthday month. You should be flooded with gifts and flowers and all the things that you like. With this card here for your love, romance, and relationships, you get the Four of Cups. Sagittarians are in no mood for falling in love at this time unless they get it the way they want it. So with this card here, look, if you can look at the Four of Cups, this person is sitting with stubborn energy. There is an opportunity, God-sent opportunity, and they don't want it. They want something else, and they just want what they want. All right, so right now, even if love comes knocking at your doorstep, you don't seem to be in a mood for it. This is for singles out there. All right, so maybe there is someone who's showing their interest, but you are oblivious to it. Maybe you're so focused on all the things that you want to do that you actually don't see. Maybe someone is actually trying to flirt with you, but you don't realize it. All right, so that could be one energy for some of you. For those of you who are partnered or in relationships, again, maybe you feel a little disconnected. Maybe you feel that your partner or your family situation is kind of getting to you. You want some freedom. You want some fresh air. You want to take some time out and go away on your own, travel on your own, or meet your friends away from your partner. This is the kind of energy that you are in. You're feeling a little stifled at this time. All right, because this is your month and this is the time you want to expand. So these close romantic relationships, all that extra closeness is, you find it stifling during this time. For your career and finances, you get the beautiful King of Cups. You are in a happy place. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever work you are in, you have settled in. This is giving you great emotional satisfaction. It's giving you all that you need. So for a lot of you, you have found your ikigai, the work that gives you emotional satisfaction, which fills your pockets, which serves other people, which, it's just a very well-rounded energy. It helps you give back to the society. That's the kind of energy that you are in, you loving what you do, all right? So this is beautiful energy as far as your work is concerned. For your spiritual growth, you get the Eight of Swords, which is so unlike a Sagittarian. This is overthinking, and just tying yourself in knots and thinking negatively, which just doesn't go well with you. But then every sign has its anxious moments, and then it's not as though you just have one sign, right? In your chart, you're a mixture of so many signs. There may be some air in your charts wherein you think a lot and you overthink and you self-sabotage. And during this month of December, not many people know that Sagittarians are great philosophers, all right? They also are very spiritual in nature. And because of their need to expand and, detach and go on their own, and they generally give very fun-loving vibes, people don't know this side of them. But they are very philosophical, and they have this need to go into depths and figure certain things out for themselves. They do it in different fashions, but they are very much connected to things which are beyond what you see. All right. But in this particular case, I feel that you have been tying yourself in knots because of certain things that have happened. Maybe it is this particular episode that happens, but you're not going to be in this energy for long. And maybe this energy is required for you to be here to think differently, think out of the box, and get your answers and liberate yourself. Because knowing Sagittarians, you're not going to be in this energy for too long. All right. So that is as far as your basic reading is concerned. Now let me go on to the soul's journey. Oracle to give you advice from Spirit. What do my dear Sagittarians need to hear in their month of December? And you get grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So it is possible, though I'm not seeing it in the other cards, but maybe with this mice here and this accusation, as I said, maybe you have a falling out with a certain friend, which causes you a lot of grief, or you're upset about it, and that's why you're caught in this thought, because perhaps you really are very invested in this friend, but your attitude or something that you've said has rubbed them the wrong way, and they've taken it in a way that you didn't really intend to. You didn't intend for them to take it in that particular way, but whatever you've said, it has possibly rubbed them the wrong way, and they're upset about it. And now you don't like drama, and you don't like to go and speak about it. It makes you uncomfortable. So you're just sitting in this period where you're upset about it. And knowing Sagittarians, you don't want to show it to anybody. But this is what has got you stuck in this energy, perhaps. All right? But this too shall pass. You know, everyone is different. People react differently. I love this word called sonder. If it's worth your while, go and check it. S-O-N-D-E-R. It is that everyone has a different world that they are living in. And everyone fits in differently into everyone else's story, all right? So you really don't know what the other person's story is. So how you react, how you say things can affect people in different ways, and you don't know. You feel you know so much about someone, but usually you hardly know much about them. So just give them that benefit of doubt, all right, my dear Sagittarians? Look at that. Lilac, strengthen your faith. So you need to be connected to the divine, to the universe some more, because whatever it is that you want to create, you have so much abundance, you know, and there is so much of potential that you have that you need to co-create with Spirit. No one, if you, whatever it is that you want, you need grace. And for grace to happen, you need to strengthen your faith a little bit, all right? So now if there's any time-specific question on your mind, my dear Sagittarians, here is the month that you're going to get it, April. So anytime between now and April is when you will get what it is that you want to get, whatever it is that you're waiting for. Wow, this flipped over. I'm going to take it. So where is it that you're going to see maximum changes? Aha, love. I have my doubts about that though. Maybe this person is going to come to you. This God-sent opportunity is coming to you in love, all right? You can see that here. Now it is up to you whether you're going to rise to the occasion and accept first of all, see that love offer and then accept it, or are you going to be in this energy? So that's entirely up to you. But this is the gift from the divine. In your birthday month, you're going to get a boost in your love life. Now, what you make of it is going to be in your hands, my dear Sagittarians. All right. And before we close out your reading, if there's any urgent question, any pressing question on your mind, and that was a lousy shuffle, think about it right now. And we are going to be giving you an answer. The angels are ready. And your answer is yes. Wow. Yes, with an exclamation mark. That's a resounding yes. All right. So, my dear Sagittarians, with that, we come to the end of your reading. There is going to be a lot of change this month. All right. You're being asked to strengthen your faith. You will be getting a lot of gifts. You're doing great as far as your work is concerned. You need to get out of your head some more and start looking out for opportunities that come your way. All in all, it looks like a good month with a little bit of grief, which will work towards your growth eventually, all right? So that's all I have for you, my dear Sagittarians. Have a wonderful December. Have a wonderful birthday. And I'll catch you at the end of the month with your 2023 predictions. So have a wonderful time. Lots of happiness. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Capricorns. For those of you born in December, wish you a very happy birthday and lots of happiness and all your dreams come true in this month and beyond. All right. So let's dive in. First, let me show you your beautiful card. I've been doing this for all the signs because I've been using this for a long time, the Star Codes Astro Oracle, but I've never shown it to you from up close. All right. So I want you to take a look at this beautiful goat, the mountain goat. So strong and so hardworking, just like you. And your keyword, the operator word is achieve. And that's what you are set to do. All right. So that's as far as your card is concerned there. As always, I'm going to take out one card from the Moonology deck to give you the overarching energy of the month. And you get wow, blue moon, believe in the impossible. So if there is some dream that you have, just stick with it, hold that vision, know that it's going to happen, believe in the impossible. Whatever you can imagine, whatever you believe, you can breathe life into it, you can bring it to life. All right. So that is a wonderful message to get in your birthday month. Now I'm going to be using the Scintillating Tarot, which is a version of the Rider-Waite without borders. This is the latest addition to my collection. And I'm going to be pulling out 4 cards from here, one each for your general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finances, and spiritual growth. All right. For general outlook, you get the Knight of Pentacles. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the Nine of Wands. For your career and finances, you get the Page of Swords. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We're going to take out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy for the month. And you get Coffin. Okay, the number 8 could be relevant to you. We're going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. I've got my eyes closed, though you can't see that. You've just got to take my word for it. And I'm going to take out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. How many cards are there? 2. All right, here you go. You get Harp, which is great happiness, and you get Scissors, disappointment in some affair. All right. Now this is going to comprise your basic reading is going to comprise of this lot of cards, after which I will take out advice cards and whatever else there is. All right, so let's just dive into this first. To begin with, you're being told by Spirit, believe in the impossible. Whatever it is, as I said, you can imagine, you can bring to life. All right, so you should be clear in what it is that you want. And if it is in your best interest, you will get it. All right. And because you've got this card, I feel that whatever it is that you're envisioning is something that is good for you and it will come to you. All right. For your general outlook, you get the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm not surprised. You know, if you and Virgo get this card, I'm never surprised, because this is the slowest moving knight, because this knight works hard. They check, they recheck, they do things right, they leave no stone unturned when it comes to their work. They're concentrated on their coin, and they want to achieve, and they want to do a good job of whatever it is that they do. And this is the energy that you are in every area of your life. So whether it is your romance or your other familial relationships, or it is your career, whatever it is, you will always put in that wonderful amount of hard work that is needed, and more. All right, your work ethic along with Virgos is just unparalleled, and because of that, you are going to get great happiness. All right. However, with this, you say there is some disappointment, and with this coffin here, this card basically talks about, it doesn't have to be a bereavement. It doesn't have to be that someone is actually leaving your life permanently, but it could be some sort of a falling out with a person, unless there is someone who is ailing, whom you are expecting. You must remember, when you come to a tarot reading, even if it is a monthly prediction, you never get great news from here that you are not already expecting, or that you're not already aware of. All right. So it's not as though you're going to come here and just get some sort of news which you never knew. That, even in romantic readings, when we talk about, sometimes there is a third party situation, you never get to hear about it here. You already had an inkling about it, and you come here and then you get a confirmation. So this particular thing, whoever it is that's going to leave your life, you already know about it. All right. And this could be, and since it says disappointment in some affair, I don't feel it is so much that someone's leaving you permanently, as in leaving this world and passing on, but I feel this is someone who used to be very close to you or in your good books, but possibly you have a falling out with them. All right. And you're disappointed because of it. All right. Because this doesn't talk about great sorrow. It just talks about some disappointment. So this is somebody who meant something at some time, but is no longer going to be, people, you have to keep moving on. That's how the soul's journey is. So you've come to that point wherein you may have to let someone go, or you may walk away from somebody else. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the 9 of Wands. So maybe for you singles out there, you are so overworked with so much that you've taken on that you have no time, energy left for romance. This is the energy that you are in. Possibly you've had an experience before which didn't go out so well. So you've also got all your walls up. You've got your guard up. You're not letting anyone in, and you're just working on your job. And this is the wounded warrior who's got his walls up, just in self-protection mode. So if you are in this energy, it's likely that there's not going to be too much of romance this month of December. At least in the beginning of the month, I don't see it happening. All right, you just invested in your coin, in your work, and that's it for you. For those of you who are in a relationship of any sort, or in a marriage, again, I feel that the burden of the work, your work life, your family life, and everything is taking a toll on you, and maybe it's time for you to actually take a break and go on a vacation. All right. A vacation seems to be extremely, extremely important at this time for you, my dear Capricorns. And it is your birthday month, of the end of this month and next month. So it is time for you to plan something out. The holiday season will be here, and it's time for you to actually take a break. It'll do you a whole lot of good. All right. Because right now, romance doesn't seem to figure anywhere in the cards. All right. We all go through these phases. This is not the phase you'd like to have in your birthday month, but if you actually plan that vacation, you can start your birthday a little earlier, all right? Or maybe around your birthday in December, you can. Now, for your career and finances, you get the Page of Swords, all right? So basically, I feel you are studying some more, whatever it is, you gaining more knowledge so that you can do even better in your career. All right, you're just looking at all different ways you can deal with a certain thing. If there's a certain project, you're looking at different ways of presenting it. you're just working on your coin, you're reading up a lot about things, you're looking at different, maybe you're looking at videos, you're asking people, talking about it, but basically you are on research mode right now, all right? And maybe if there's a lot of communication that needs to be attended to, correspondence of some sort, that's what you're doing. Most of it is online as well. For your spiritual growth, you get the Three of Pentacles. While you're working on your coin, while you're working diligently, and this is a lot of work and more work in your chart, this is the time that you're going to get some sort of an epiphany, maybe, wherein you actually get certain answers which have been niggling, somewhere in the back of your head. Maybe after this disappointment, there is something that you're thinking about, and you think about it even when you're at work, and something triggers, some sort of spark, and you get answers for it, all right? And this might lead to a lot of happiness. So as far as your work is concerned, there's a lot of happiness. It gives you a lot of joy. There's certain things you're planning, and you're being told to believe in the impossible because you can make it come true. But in your personal life, there is a need for you to actually take a break, all right? So that is where your basic reading stands. Now let us take out one advice card from the Soul's Journey Oracle. To give you advice from Spirit, all right? And what do you get? You get worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And I feel this is as far as your relationships are concerned. There is some relationship, and I don't think this is a romantic kind of relationship. Something is becoming burdensome for you. Maybe that's why you walk out of this particular situation with this coffin and this disappointment, but it's leading to a lot of worry because maybe this person did mean something to you, and though you're disappointed and you walked away, there is a bit of worry that will linger because we are all human. We can't detach so easily, but you're being told that your worrying is not going to change things. Some things are just meant to happen, and acceptance is the only way forward, all right? Now, I'm going to take out one more card from the Secret Language of Color. Ooh, that was a bad shuffle, wasn't it? And we are going to take out one card from here, and it says Plum, overcome your challenges. And without a doubt, my dear Capricorns, you are going to do that, and how, all right? Now, if there's any time-specific question on your mind, well, August, anytime between now and August, what it is that you're waiting for will come to you. And where is it that in December that you're going to see maximum change and you get happiness? Wow, I think I saw some happiness here. Yeah. So with great happiness and happiness, there's going to be a lot of happiness, whether it's work related or whatever. December is your birthday month for some of you, and it is going to be a wonderful month because you're going to be happy. So even if you're overworked and there is no romance, there is happiness some way or the other, all right? So that is great news. And now, before closing out your reading, let me take out one card from the Angel Answers to give you an answer from the angel. So if there's any pressing question on your mind, anything that you want an answer to, a confirmation for, some sort of answer, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. And I'm done with the shuffling. Oops. All right, and the answer is unlikely. So if there's something that you are worried about, it's not going to happen, not now. So if you wanted to hear a likely, well, not at this time, maybe later. As of now, whatever it is that you've asked for, the answer to that is unlikely. It's not likely to happen right now. All right. So with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Capricorns. For those of you who have your birthday in December, Wish you a very happy birthday once again. Hope you get all the success that you're looking for and a lot of happiness, great happiness, all kinds of happiness. All right. And do take that vacation if you can. So with that, we come to the end of your reading, and I'll catch you again with another one. Till then, be good, be happy. Bye-bye. Hello, fellow Aquarians. Welcome to your December 2022 predictions. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. I've been using this deck for these signs for a long time, but I haven't really shown them to you from up close, maybe once a long time ago. I just thought of showing them to you again, and it says collaborate. All right, as it is ruled by Uranus, Aquarians are whatever we do, it is for a lot for the community. It's not just for one person. We want to benefit a larger lot. In fact, that's why we call the water bearer. People feel that Aquarians don't have emotions, but we are actually carrying the emotions of the world on our shoulders. So we cannot afford to be emotional like the other signs, because we have the emotions of the world with us. So we got to be fair, and we can't really get swayed by emotions, because that's not how we work. We're supposed to rise above the emotions to be able to be fair. All right. So that's enough about the card. Let's move into your reading. As always, I'm going to take out one card from the Monology deck for the overarching energy of the month. I don't think we got very good cards for last month, and I hope that the Sagittarius season, which is promising a lot of expansion, a lot of happiness for everybody, well, they give us some good cards as well. All right, so what do we get for the overarching energy of the month? Wow, I love this card. Surrender to the divine, full moon. So basically what it says is, whatever it is that you want, think about it, visualize it, imagine it in full detail the way you want it, and just send it out into the universe and forget about it. And when the time is right, we are going to get that and more, and when we least expect it. All right. Now the problem with Aquarians are we do all the visualizing and imagining, but letting go and not thinking about it is the challenge. Well, we can rise up to the challenge, can't we? Now, the tarot that I'm using this month is the Scintillating Tarot, which is the latest addition to my deck. To my collection. I keep saying that. It is a version of the Rider-Waite without borders. I'm in love with Rider-Waite because I've learned from that. And oh, that was Joey. He was lying outside the door sleeping. Something's triggered him. All right. So we're going to take 4 cards. One for the general outlook, one for love, romance and relationships, one for career and finances, and the last one for spiritual growth. All right. So, wow. The general outlook is 3 of Wands, which is expansion. Wow, this is wonderful. I'm loving it. For your love, romance and relationships, we get the Star, which is our own card. For career and finances, 6 of Pentacles, wonderful. And for spiritual growth, the Page of Wands. A relief. This is a very good reading. All right, now I'm going to take out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify the overarching energy. And we get whips, and the number 11 or the number 2 could be significant. All right. You can't see me, but my eyes are closed. I'm taking out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards to further amplify or clarify the general outlook. All right. Well, there's one. I need another one. Where is it? Okay, here. Taken out 2. Ooh, I don't like the sound of this, but okay. We get pay attention to your health and feeling tied down or frustrated. Wow. Okay. Now, this is the basic reading. We'll do this before I take out advice cards and whatever else there is. All right. So, my dear Aquarians, let's begin. To begin with, surrender to the divine. So, you're being told that things may not be the way you want it. All right. But things are not as they seem either. You might think it's all bleak because that's what it's looking like to you. It's not working out the way you expected it to. But there are things happening behind the scenes. So you're being asked to trust, just surrender to the divine. As I said, whatever it is that you want, work for it, visualize it, send it out there as a wish to the universe, and then just forget about it and let the universe work its magic. All right? It's possible that, you've put in a lot of effort. Aquarians are known for innovative thinking. You've thought out of the box and you've tried to make it happen, and you've worked diligently and you've done everything that you possibly could, and you're not seeing results. And it's possible that for a whole lot of us, since we are those thinkers and overthinkers, we are possibly being harsh on ourselves, all right? We're just beating ourselves up because we are not seeing results. But just because results are not visible doesn't mean that things are not happening. A lot is happening behind the scenes. We are just being asked to trust. And that's why this card has come, surrender to the divine. Things are going to be wonderful in a way that we won't expect, but we need to stop blocking our own happiness and all the things that are meant to come to us by being in this energy of, bringing ourselves down by negative self-talk of some sort or the other. For general outlook, you get the Three of Wands. For some of us out there, waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for results to come in. For others, waiting for those opportunities. With this yoke here, feeling tied down or frustrated. Some of us Aquarians out there must be waiting to travel, waiting to move out from whatever it is that they're doing, wanting a change of scene, all right? And you're feeling frustrated that it's not happening. But now things will start moving, all right? Because we are in Sagittarius season. This is the card of Sagittarius. It's all about expansion. There will be travel, there will be movement, and you will not feel tied down for much longer. And it's also something that I'm called to say is that, you feeling tied down or frustrated is again something which is something that's made up in your mind. You've not been, you're not in jail, you're not in prison, you're not being locked up. But you're feeling tied down because you are not able to get out of the stagnancy, which is again something that the mind has made. You can sit here and choose to be happy and do everything that you want to be happy and not even feel frustrated. But because we are thinkers and overthinkers, as I said, this is what is getting us to feel frustrated. All right. So the one way out of this frustration is to practice gratitude. Write it down if you have to. Maintain a gratitude journal. Shift the energy. Whenever you feel frustrated, just get up and walk around a bit. Do something that you like. All right? And feel gratitude for this something that you like. If nothing else, go and drink a glass of clean water and just see how grateful how lucky you are to get clean water. Not everyone gets it. All right? So just bring gratitude in your life and come out of this frustrated energy, because you are blocking the abundance that's waiting to come in. With this cane here, pay attention to your health. And I feel the only thing that comes in the way of an Aquarius and their health is their thoughts. So I feel, if you think too much and you lose the balance, your mental health goes for a toss, and then you have psychosomatic order. So it comes out as far as your physical health is concerned. So this is something that you need to be careful about. For love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful Star. So for those of you who are single, if you are coming out of a breakup, there is a lot of healing that is happening. All right. For some of you, you are going to meet another fellow Aquarian, all right, who piques your romantic interest. Maybe you meet this person outdoors while you're on vacation, while you're traveling. For those of you who are partnered or in relationships, or you know, you are in that brink wherein you're wondering whether this is going to work out or no, depending on your situation. Positive outcomes are here. All right, the star card is all about healing. The star card is all about hope and all about good things waiting to happen. All right, for some of you singles out there, I said you'll meet outdoors. For others of you, you might meet this person online, all right, on some dating app, which I'm not aware of, but I know these exist. So maybe you meet someone online, but this person is going to pique your interest, and it may be a long-term commitment, because the star is a major arcana. So this is meant to happen at this time, all right? For those of you who are in partner relationships, marriages, it's a wonderful time. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of healing. If you've been arguing in the months gone by, things will smoothen out now. And it's a very happy time in general. And the best part is you will be able to be your authentic self with your partner. You will be able to be your vulnerable self with your partner, which is not very easy for Aquarians out there, but I'm picking that up at this time, all right? So this is beautiful energy to be able to be yourself and be comfortable with it. For your career and finances, beautiful energy, 6 of Pentacles. So for all the effort that you put in, you're going to reap rewards. May not be something more, but it will definitely be equal. And I think that's all we really are expecting, you know, when you put in effort and you know that this is what you're going to get, you should be getting. If you get that much, you're more than happy. So you're in this place wherein there's equality in your work scenario. So you're generally in a happy place, all right? You're, in fact, I feel you're earning not just enough, but a little more, so that you can actually take up some charitable causes, because that is something that the Aquarian really feels satisfied by, if they can do something beyond everything for themselves. They want to do, you know, give back to the society, give back to the community. And so whatever it is that you're working for is going to give you enough and more, so that you may actually give back to the society that and this planet that has given you so much. For your spiritual growth, you get the Page of Wands. Something as far as your creative endeavors are concerned, that, you know, you're going to, I think, be in touch with your inner child. And this inner child is going to help you get in touch with the divinity, where, you know, if in a way that, in that you have this complete trust, and that you can actually surrender to the divine. And this is what I feel is beautifully connected with this. All right, you are going to be in touch with your inner child. And before I go to the next part of the reading, I need to take a sip of water. And so maybe pay attention to your health. For some of you, you need to drink a lot of water as well. All right, so now I am going to take out one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle as advice from Spirit. And we get love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. This is so beautiful. With the star card here and love, this is such a beautiful energy. Basically, it talks about love for yourself, for the people around you, and for the community at large. So this is beautiful. It's basically talking of a shift from duality to unity, to one, all of us being one. All right. Now, one more card from the Secret Language of Color as advice from Spirit. And get Scarlet, attract success. So this is brilliant, all right? For some of us out there, you may need to work on your root chakra, you know, learn to maybe ground yourself, walk on grass, bare feet, sit out in nature some more, ground yourself, ground your energies, surround yourself with red, maybe wear more red, eat more red, all right? And while meditating also, just tell yourself that you're an abundant being and that abundance flows through you to you and through you. All right, so just get rid of the lack mindset and poverty consciousness, and the fact, you know, if you're feeling insecure or you have fear of abandonment, whatever those root chakra issues are, work on them. The number 7 could be significant to you as well. All right, so if you see a lot of 7s, you know things are going to work out for you now and you are attracting success. So be abundant, feel abundant, get into this Empress energy and you'll find success coming in. Now, if there's any time specific question on your mind, when is this going to happen? And the answer is October. So anytime between now and October next year, whatever it is that you've been waiting for is going to come to you. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes? In the month of December, and you get happiness, which is wonderful. You know, I was telling someone else, some other sign got happiness, and I was just saying this, that whether it's your career or your health or your relationships with your family or your romantic partner, or whether it's travel or whatever it is in your mind, or whether it's a lot of fame, finally, everything leads to this, that is happiness. So wherever you are, if you can be happy, there is nothing else beyond that that you really need. All right, so this is beautiful energy. And before closing out this reading, I'm going to take out one card from the angel answers. So if there's any urgent question on your mind, bring it to focus. The angels are getting ready to give you an answer. All right, and here they are. So the answer is not the right time. So if there's something that you wanted to know whether you should go for it, to purchase, to do whatever it is, that question was, the answer is not the right time. Doesn't mean never, just doesn't mean not now. All right, follow your intuition will guide you forward. And with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Aquarians, and I think it was a good reading. And so this is a wonderful month to look forward to, as it is Sagittarius is a lucky month for all the air signs as well, apart from the fire signs. So the only thing that you need to remember, love is looking great, career is looking great, everything is looking great, except one thing is your health. Your mental and physical health. All right, so you don't talk down to yourself. Know that your effort will not go futile. What's meant for you and more will come to you in divine timing, divine order. All right, so pay attention to your health, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, whatever it is. All right, and with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Aquarians. Stay happy, be good. Bye bye. Last but not the least, hello my dear Pisces, and welcome to your December 2022 prediction. You get Pisces Sensitized. Now, I've been using this deck for a very long time, Star Codes Astro Oracle, but I don't really show you these cards very often. I think I may have shown it once before. And here I'd like you to see these two fish swimming in a circle. It's so beautiful. I love the artwork on this. And it says sensitize. All right, my dear Pisces, let's begin. As always, I'm going to take out one card from the Moonology deck. And this is going to give us the overarching energy for the month of December. And we get, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. One other sign got this, I don't remember. I'm going to be using the Scintillating Tarot. This is my newest tarot deck, which is a Rider-Waite, but without borders. All right. I'm going to be using this deck for this month, and I'll be taking out 4 cards as always. 1 for general outlook, 1 for love and romance and relationships, 1 for career and finances, and the last for spiritual growth. All right. For a general outlook, 7 of Cups. Love, romance and relationships, the beautiful Ace of Cups. The career and finances, the 8 of Wands. And spiritual growth, the Hangman, which is the card of Pisces, which is good. I'm going to take out 1 card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify your overarching. Yes, so where were we? I was taking out 1 card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify the overarching energy. And you get the ring. Wow, with this Ace of Cups here. It looks lovely. And I'm going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. I've got my eyes closed and I'm pulling out 2 cards for you. This is to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. And you get bell with the announcement and bird flying. News is on its way. Wow, that goes so beautifully with the 8 of Wands. Now this is your basic reading, my dear Pisces. After this is done, I'll take out advice cards and whatever else there is to know. Well, to begin with, you're being advised from Spirit to release all negativity, all right? There's a lot that's going to happen for you this month, and the key to having good things come your way is to release negativity. So as we move through life, there are a lot of experiences that we have which are not all good, and sometimes they scar us in certain ways. But if we stay with that and don't work on it and release it, you know, it really blocks us from receiving the wonderful gifts that are waiting to happen. All right. So if you find a certain area of your life where you keep getting sucked into the same kind of thinking, you're being asked to sit with that energy, work on yourself and release it once and for all. All right. And this will really be great for you. With this ring card here, I feel it's got to do with a love situation. All right. And I feel that maybe in the past you've had, a bad experience, and now you are scared to move ahead as far as your love is concerned. And I feel that more because you are going to get a beautiful love offer, some of you, all right, with this Ace of Cups here in your love, romance and relationship. And and maybe some of you will even get a proposal. The number 25 or the number 7 could be significant to you. And maybe you will sabotage it just because you are still stuck on something from the past. So you are being asked to work on this in this month of December because something beautiful is coming your way. All right. For your general outlook, you get the 7 of Cups. There is a lot happening, whether it's your career or it's your love life or it's your whatever it is that you like to do. You have a lot of options. You're spoiled for choices. Now that becomes a little difficult sometimes because now you've got more things to choose from. All right. So this is where you are at. And with this news is on the way, an announcement, maybe you are deciding where to invest, your time, energy, money, effort, everything towards something, and you're waiting for some news, and the news is coming. And this, I feel, has got to do more with your career choices, or whatever it is that you're doing. There is something that you want to begin, and everything is ready, all right? But you still have a few options, and you don't know which is the right one. And maybe if you get a confirmation from somewhere where you've applied for something, and if you get that, for sure, maybe there is one choice which you definitely want. If not, there are 4 choices and they're all the same. So you're wondering. So you're waiting for that one choice. And you know what? with this Eight of Wands here in your career and finances, you are going to get this information sooner than you think. News is coming and it's going to be a big announcement. And so these all look like very positive cards. So you will get that go ahead to move forward. This is as far as your career is concerned. Same thing for love. You have options, but there is one which is going to stand out for you, my dear Pisces. And this is an opportunity which is coming from the divine. All right. For some of you out there, it could be someone from the past who's coming back in. All right. For others of you, it is new love. If it's someone from the past, it is some sort of a reconciliation. It is a new beginning in love. But if you are going to be stuck in this negativity, whether it's someone from the past coming back again or it is new love, you will not be able to participate in it or see it for what it is, because you will not have left this energy. So you're being asked to release this energy, work on it, feel all the pain, but once and for all, let it go. Forgive everyone who's involved in it, because that's how you set yourself free. You are the most mature sign of the zodiac, being the 12th, and you're being asked to tap into that wisdom that you have. All right, this with the Hangman spirit here, look at things from a different perspective and you will get your epiphany. All right. So for those of you who are single, this great opportunity is going to come to you. If it is new love, maybe you meet this person outdoors when you're on vacation, but you will just know instinctively, okay? And this person could be a water sign like you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but this is some great offer which is coming your way. This candle has gone off and I'm going to light another candle before we move forward. Give me a moment. There we go. All right. For your career and finances, again, there is some news that you were waiting for. It's coming, and thereafter, if everything was ready and you were thinking that it's stagnant because you're waiting for this news, it's going to come and things are going to move very fast in this month of December. Jupiter is in Pisces. Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius, all right? And Jupiter has just gone direct. So this is great news for Sagittarians as well as Pisceans. So things will start moving forward for you. For your spiritual growth, again, you're being asked to release that negativity and look at things from a different perspective. You are going to have some sort of an awakening, some sort of an epiphany during this time, which is beautiful. All right. Now I'm going to take out one card of advice from the Soul's Journey Oracle. And this is going to be advice from Spirit. And you get success. Wow. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Look at that. Just look at that. All right. So there is going to be success in love. There is going to be success in career. So this is beautiful energy, but this talks about love. So really work on that negativity. Don't let this beautiful opportunity pass you by. I'm going to take out one card from the Secret Language of Color. And you get red. Free yourself from pain. This is exactly it. You need to work on your root chakra. Again, I think 3-4 of the cards, the signs have needed to work on their root chakra, which is not surprising. Actually, most of us do. But here, free yourself from pain. So something has happened in the past which has really left a scar on you, and you really need to work on it and liberate yourself from it once and for all. Release the negativity, work on yourself, show yourself a lot of love, the love that you were expecting from someone else. Give yourself that love. And when you do that, and when you're kind to yourself and you liberate yourself from this pain, beautiful love is waiting to happen, all right, and fill you up with so much of joy. So allow that in by just being open to love. If you close your heart space, how can you love come in, my dear Pisces? Now, if there is a time-specific question on your mind, think about it. June, anytime between now and June, whatever it is that you're waiting for is going to come to you. And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in this month of December and you get happiness? Well, there are a lot of us who've got happiness this time, and that is wonderful. What else do you need? There's going to be success, there's going to be love, there's going to be happiness, good news coming. Wonderful. Now, before closing out your reading, we are going to ask the angels for an answer for any specific question on your mind. So if you have an urgent question for which you want some clarity, some direction, some guidance, think about it now. The angels are getting ready really fast to give you an answer. And the answer is yes. Not a resounding yes, but a yes anyhow. So whatever it is that you asked for, it is great, great news. And with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Pisces. Have a wonderful December 2022, and I shall be meeting you at the end of the month, or even in between with other readings, but end of the month with your Jan 2023 as well as your entire 2023 predictions. All right. So till then, be good, be happy. Bye-bye.